Hello and welcome to NSK the Podcast, episode 190. I am your host, David Chang, and joining me are Mr. David Liao.
What's up? It's payday today.
Payday in Texas today.
Dollar bill, y'all.
And Mr. Idle Wizard, Charlie Draco Cowden.
Yo.
By the way, I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid for all you honeys out there. I didn't get paid that much this paycheck because I was in Mexico.
Damn, son.
So I didn't get I didn't get any hours at work.
How y'all doing this week?
Tired.
Tired? I'm pretty tired too.
I'm alright.
It's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
90 degrees. That's it.
It's terrible.
Did you ever listen to that band 98 Degrees?
Yes, my sister loved them.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't remember any of their songs anymore.
I was listening to a lot of them in Mexico.
Oh yeah? Is it because they're popular in Mexico, or is it just
No,
because,
no.
just because you decided to listen to 98 Degrees?
Wait, hey, let me ask you a question. What's up with all these Maida Atsuko Twitter pictures that you've been posting or that you've been retweeting lately? Like, there's one of like Takamina and Maida in like the airport or something like that.
I guess that's from a while ago. I don't know.
Okay.
I tend to retweet pictures that I like. Like, here's a Koji Maharuna picture that I'm gonna retweet because I like it. There we go. So.
Oh, is this one she just took?
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
she just took it or just posted it.
I see. You want me to tell you about my adventures in Mexico?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay,
You were
so
gone last week.
First of all, the NBA playoffs has been going on. I've been watching a lot of games, and they've been pretty good.
You hear about well, I mean, clearly you've heard about Donald Sterling, right?
Yeah, but I don't know the guy. I'm not from LA, so it's not like you guys.
I see that. I mean, I looked into it just because it seemed to be such a huge deal about racism, and that guy's.
I guess it's
shitty
still.
situation.
I don't know. It's still kind of shady that whoever like oh, we were recording our conversation and we released it, and
I'm pretty sure it was his girlfriend
yeah. Well,
recording.
that's kind of weird.
Baiting
You know,
him into
like
that
that's the thing. I
situation.
feel like we've all said something at one point or another that we shouldn't have said, or we wouldn't have wanted released to the public from recording. So in that way, I'm kind of sympathetic to him a little bit, you know. And like, did you see like Magic Johnson trashing him, right?
No.
Magic Johnson was like, he needs to be removed. He needs to, get him out of there. I'd never go to a Clippers game again, right? And then like, did you see the Lakers, the Lakers coach like resigned this week, and he was like, I'm happy for Lakers basketball again. Mike D'Antoni is gone, and he tweeted that shit.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about Mike D'Antoni.
No, I know, but the thing is, like, you don't, when somebody's going out, you don't like sit there and like have a party that they resigned or that they got fired, you know? You'd be like, okay, well, he tried his best, and even if you think he's a piece of shit, you don't come out and like tweet about it.
Yeah, from what I heard, he was just ill set up to be coach of the
No,
Lakers.
absolutely. He was like, when he got the job, he had just gotten like hip surgery or something like that. So like the first 2 weeks of his coaching career, he wasn't even there because he couldn't walk.
Because I got friends who are really into basketball, and so they're all like, damn, like he didn't get a fair chance, blah blah blah, but good try, etc. So, oh well, that's one of those things. Well, who was it? Who's that Hall of Famer? I don't want to like butcher his name. Is it Abdul Jared? I can't pronounce.
Keep going with this. This is gold right here. Abdul
Do you know who I'm talking about?
the Lakers, the Hall of Fame Lakers player.
Yeah.
Was he in the movie with Bruce Lee? Was he in the movie with Bruce Lee?
I have no idea.
Is this?
I
Does
just know
he?
that
Does he have the?
He commented on the Sterling case. Well, the Sterling situation.
Did he have a patented? Did he have a patented skyhook?
I have no idea. Kareem
From BioShock?
Abdul-Jabbar? Oh.
Dude, this is great, man.
So he was the guy who was like, I'm disappointed in both sides because number one, like we've been complaining about the NSA and privacy, and yet like TMZ goes out and like leaks this.
No, absolutely. I think that's
okay with it.
I think that's the best way to go about it. Is that you have to be like upset with both sides. It's not complete.
Yeah.
He's not the devil. You can't completely like
because he was
blame
like
everything on him.
Sterling's still a shithead, but we should be mad at him for all the things he did when he was messing up. He was messing with like his housing projects and shit.
Yeah,
because he was actually like, oh, I don't want black people living in my places.
Yeah, he was trying to get Koreans only, right? Only Korean tenants and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, this is not.
So it has to take like a 9-minute recording of him sounding really like.
Dude, I mean, if you listen to it, yeah, he's all like, "I love." He's like, "I love you." I don't want to fight.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
His logic process is amazing because like, it's so. I mean, he sounds like a small man, just how uncomfortable he is about like.
Confrontation,
taking pictures with black people.
No, because the thing is, personally, I don't know about the. Oh, we shouldn't get too far into this.
Yeah, let's just cut this off.
But ultimately, the thing is, I almost don't think that he has that big of a problem, but that he has a problem with other people coming because you heard him say like, yeah, like maybe he's friends with a lot of like racist people, and all of them are like, dude, why you letting this happen, Sterling? Why you letting this happen? I don't know. It was crazy because Floyd Mayweather, which I usually can't stand. Like I find him like one of the most obnoxious people. Like he came out and was like, dude, I have no problem with Sterling. Every time I talked to him, he was like, hey, if you come to the Clippers game, you're sitting next to me. And I was like super surprised because I thought Mayweather would be like, fuck that dude. But he ended up being like, just kind of like, hey, he never did anything bad to me. So I don't know why. It's surprising to me that all this stuff is coming out against him. It's pretty interesting.
Who knows? The saga continues.
So still alive. Okay. So the next thing is I've been watching a lot of movies a lot, and I watched X-Men First Class the other day. And that was on sale, and then I watched Spider-Man 3, which I hadn't seen Spider-Man 3 since I saw it in the theaters. Spider-Man 3, not a bad movie.
You're pretty goddamn excited about that movie.
It's not a bad movie.
So much about it.
It's not a bad. I mean, it's a horrible movie in the sense of like how it's set up. But it's not a bad movie because it has some crazy ass scenes that you can watch and be entertained. As far as being
like the part where James Franco
eats the pie.
Good his pie. Yeah.
Oh my! Like you can't. After knowing that, you can't go into this movie, watch that part, and not be entertained and just completely laugh.
It's the best part, man.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Like when it came up, I was like, "Oh, here's the part. Here's the part." He's like, "How's that pie?" And I was like, "Oh my god!"
So good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's great, man. And then you look at him and you're like, "What happened to James Franco?" Like he was so skinny and like attractive, and then like you look at him in a movie like Spring Breakers, where he's like this fat rapper. It's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that movie with the Bakahatsu Boys and Day in like this
in
Asian,
the theaters
like cafe. No, we saw it. We went to
recently.
This, it was actually recently. I haven't seen that movie until like
I saw it in theaters. I saw it in theaters. I remember not liking it so much that I like this entire time I've always been like very against it.
Yeah, no. Most people say like it's not worth watching.
No, but after we watching it, I was like, dude, I'm glad I bought this movie.
It was on the television, so it was kind of like, yeah, we'll watch this. And I was like, wow, it's like this movie is.
Dude, come on! It's so over the top and like ridiculous. It's just like this crazy anime,
So much
like there's
irony.
A dance number and like I love it. I really love when Tobey Maguire becomes emo Peter Parker because from that point on, because the whole series he gets shit on the entire series. Right. The entire series is basically Tobey Maguire gets shit on, and you have to watch him get shit on the entire time. And so finally, for once in the entire series, he like just does bad things,
Yeah.
And it's great. It's absolutely great and like ridiculous.
It's like catharsis for his character.
I mean, there's like a dance number with him. It's like that's how over the top it is. It's great. I love it for like that over the topness.
Draco, did you watch
you
watch this movie?
Yeah, I watched it. It's been
Recent?
a while though. No.
Oh, it's just it's so great. The over the top.
Did you have a comment on it?
No, I was wondering if it was the one with Carnage in it, but
No, with Venom, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
was Venom.
it's so over the top. It's fantastic, dude.
Venom
he's
and
all-
Sandman, right?
Like, and it helps too because Tobey Maguire not a very fluid dancer. You can see when he dances, he's very like kind of like stiff, you know. So he's not. So it makes the whole experience just even more like entertaining.
Just a super awkward sequence.
Yeah, it's great, man. I feel bad because I feel like it killed Tobey Maguire's career.
Like congratulations, you did Spider-Man, and it turned out really bad. That's why they're rebooting the series.
I think he's a well. I heard they rebooted the series because they wanted Sam Raimi to put out Spider-Man 4 within a certain time period, and he couldn't. He was like, I can't do it that quickly, and so they were just like, okay, let's scrap it and start over again. When, you know,
I mean, I don't know. Rebooting like superhero stories just seems to be like the thing to do now.
it's annoying. I'm so tired of the Peter Parker. Like, I'm so tired of the Spider-Man origin story. Like, oh,
Yeah, 'cause
he
you
gets
see it
with
all
the
the time.
He gets bit by a spider and gets his
Yeah,
spider
yeah.
powers, and now he's woo, like swinging around the city because he's discovering his powers. And oh, Uncle Ben dies. You're gonna be sad, and I'm like,
Yeah.
just
like-
move on. Like, I want to see. That's why I got excited about Spider-Man 2 Electro, because Electro's in it. But you know, I've seen this Electro movie, right? Which comes out tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, okay.
May 2nd. When I was in Mexico, it was already out.
Oh, weird.
So yeah, I already saw the movie. I can already tell you who dies and who lives.
Nice. Let's
I won't
not do that.
I won't tell you who.
What
who
else?
dies.
What else happened in Mexico? Anything else?
Okay, so Mexico is a really effed up country, and
I
hate,
figured.
I hate to shit on Mexico. It's effed up in a way that the culture is just so different from us here. You know.
Oh, I thought yours. Well, okay.
Okay, so without delving into it too much, the my brother, the company my brother works for, is in a lawsuit with one of the ex-employees, and so it's been 6 months, like literally 6 months. This has been going on, and so my brother and the company like put together a bunch of evidence against the guy. And, you know, did their work and got evidence and, you know, submitted it to the judge, you know. And the judge like, oh, look, I'll take care of it. Sure, I'll take care of it. Let me go look at it. And it's been like 3 weeks since he's got it, and he's still just dragging on and not, you know. And then so, you know, they went to see the U.S. Embassy, and they went to talk to the lawyers, and lawyers like, oh, well, you know, he should probably take care of it. But if he doesn't take care of it, he might ask you for money. So you have to pay him. You'll have to pay him for him to push the court the case through.
The U.S.
And
Embassy
then-
just straight up said like, yeah.
Yeah, though
you're gonna have to buy
embassy straight up was just like, dude, he might ask for money because he's not going to push it through unless you give him money. And then on top of that, when you give him money, he might go to the other party and say, hey, they gave me this much money. If you want me to block it, you have to give me more than they gave me.
Oh gosh.
And then on top of that, if you pay them more, you pay and come back on top of him, he might just go to the guy and say, "Hey, dude, they gave me more money than you can give me, so I'm gonna give you like 2 days to run. So I'll give you 2 days. I'm gonna push it through in 2 days. If you want to run, this is your chance. This is the only chance you're gonna get." Like that's how the process works there. My brother says he doesn't drive around by himself because if he's a Chinese guy, he's driving to Mexico. If the cops pull him over, they're like, "Hey, man, you know, I'm gonna write you a ticket. I'm gonna take your license. You know, if you want your license back, you don't have to go down to the court and get it and pay a fine. But I mean, if you give me $20 right now, I'll take care of it for you."
God.
It's like that's the kind of shit he has to deal with. Like they know you're a foreigner and they specifically like squeeze you.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you know, for like parking and stuff. They're like parking for locals that they won't try to squeeze them, but like they see you're a foreigner, like the parking's, you know, and they tell you a different price than what's listed, and they're like, what the
Yeah.
heck? And they squeeze you like that. It's disgusting. My brother said he was so frustrated living there that having to
Yeah, I
deal with
remember
that
you
kind of
told me
stuff.
about that. That's a pretty like shitty situation to be in.
Yeah. Sucks.
Because I told you about how my grandfather in Costa Rica, he got kidnapped. Like, just straight up, a van came over, some dudes came out and they picked him up and put him in there, and they drove off. And they called my uncle and were like, you need to give us this much money, otherwise you're not getting your grandpa back, or you're not getting your dad back. I'm like, what? You know? And then my mom has a friend in, I think, Venezuela. And she said, like, you can't really leave your house unattended for a long period of time, otherwise people will start like pitching tents in your like front in the front of your house and like living there and shit. And like she'll leave money downstairs like open, because if people come in and they want to like steal from you, they'll take the money and leave, but if there's no money, like they might come kill you.
Oh wow.
And I was like, man, that sounds terrible.
Like sometimes you forget how good it is in America.
Yeah.
Like, really, really, really. Even going to Japan, and I love Japan, but I can't imagine living in Japan and having to worry about certain things.
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
There's not it's probably not as bad as these cases, but I mean,
no, but I think
try to go through a legal process in
yes,
Japan
that's what I'm worried about. I don't ever want to have
to
like deal with that in
the
Japan.
Worst nightmare. Yeah, like everyone has to be extra careful.
Yeah,
as
and
an
on top of
there.
Yeah, and on top of that too, as far as being like, oh man, I can't. I've just heard a lot of.
I'd rather be extra careful, and like be okay than to have people like pull me over and have me like want me to bribe them all the time.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely, I can't imagine. Oh man, the good thing about it is like and this is not fair, but like in Japan, I don't think people give me people don't give me problems unless they find out, like it's this, because I don't look. I told you before, right? Like I've gotten yelled at by Japanese people before, right? Because they just, like for instance, I was at the time I was waiting for my girlfriend at the bank,
Mm-hmm.
So she went in to go do something, and I was sitting out on the bench on the outside, like leaning back with my legs all spread out, in a very American, like, lazy kind of way,
Uh-huh.
And one of them walked up and was trying to get in line for the ATM, and he saw me sitting there. He's just an old, Japanese guy, and he's like, are you in line or not? And he like screams at me in Japanese, and I was like, no, and I sat up straight, and I was like, oh shit, He was probably like, look at this young kid who didn't care, just sprawled out there and just relaxing, And I was like, I sat up straight, and he's like, he got in line and he got his ATM money and then left, and I was just kind of laughing to myself, like, like if I had started talking to him in English, what would he have been like? Oh shit, and then just grabbed his money and ran or something, Like it completely like surprised him.
Oh no, the Americans are back.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this guy's American. He's not Japanese. Because that's how it is, They're afraid to be themselves if they know you're a foreigner, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, because I've had my friends go into like, they said they used to walk in a convenience store, and sometimes you go in a convenience store and there's those those Gravure magazines, and all the Japanese guys are just sitting there, standing in front of the news counter reading them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says like when he's a white guy, and he said when he used to walk in, they would all like look and see that he walked in, and they just put the magazine away and all bolt and leave. Because they were like, oh, I don't want this white person seeing me looking at these magazines.
Can't let the white man catch
me
looking at these magazines.
Yeah. So, but for me, I like it's been a couple times. I always laugh to myself because I'll walk up next to them and I'll be like, because like in America, you would totally feel bad about that, right? If you were the one guy like sitting there looking at a Maxim magazine, like, yeah, oh, these are good pictures, like people would just judge the shit out of you,
Yeah.
But I've always found it really refreshing to walk into a 7-Eleven and see a bunch of dudes looking at like, Young Magazine or whatever, or
yeah,
like
I walk over
Playboy.
that section too, and I'm like,
yeah, I think you just pick it up and you just kind of like, I belong here. I know what I'm doing. Oh, Yamamoto Sayaka, It's great, man. It's
buddy.
I'm truly blessed to have been able to do that.
Truly blessed.
It's great, man.
Indeed.
Sorry, I took up a lot of time.
No problem. Let's get straight into the impressions then.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about this week's impressions, by the way.
Oh, damn right you are, because you want to talk about some dogs.
Oh my god! Why don't you like this PV?
I'm assuming that's directed at Draco, because I haven't even seen this PV yet.
You haven't seen the PV yet?
No.
Baby loves, huh? Yeah, everybody do this on camera, huh? Draco, can you do
God.
this?
No, because I'm not watching you.
Do this, what is this, what is this hand motion you're doing? It's like cattish, but doggish at the same time.
Yeah, y'all.
So I totally forgot that,
This is a long PV, by the way.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
6.5 minutes here.
I've got a local copy here.
Oh yeah, I have a local copy too. Hey, continue real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta
Yeah.
take care of
So Draco, give me the lowdown on this. This is 6.5 minutes. Okay, that's not
Yeah.
bad. I don't know.
Apparently, Mayu has something to do with dog food.
What?
The video starts out with somebody pouring dog food into a bowl, and then they set the bag down, and it's got Mayu's picture on it.
Oh, okay. Well, this lady's kind of hefty. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Although apparently
Hey,
it's
foreigner, get in our video. Let me set this up real quick.
although apparently
Okay.
that particular part is not in this PV that I have.
Well then, why you gotta be like that?
I don't know. This is just. It's like 2014 meets 1970s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I heard they have very old school looking bikinis. Yeah.
No, these
Well,
are
it's-
nice. These are nice
it's
bikinis.
like half and half.
It's half and half.
So when did this PV get released? It just got released last week.
Yeah.
It's pretty recent.
So the really weird. How far into this PV are y'all?
It just started pretty much. They're
Okay,
on the
so-
beach and they're shifting their legs around.
So the weird part about this PV is that big lady like with dog food, right?
Yeah.
God dang, Yamamoto Saika.
You just like seeing Yamamoto Saika in a
Yamamoto Saika's fine as hell.
I'm still trying to figure out who it is that's in like the black and white or pink and white or pink and black One Piece. I have no
Pink
idea
and
who that
black
is.
One Piece. There's someone with a One Piece.
Yeah.
So
Probably one
so
of
the,
the lolis.
No,
what-
I don't think so.
so one of the things I will say about this PV is that for a bikini PV, this is not as like produced as I've seen the past like bikini like beach. Was it beach AKB summer PVs or what was it?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like the choreography and stuff is not nearly as the like the sweeping wide choreography shots aren't as like memorable, you know?
Yeah. Well, Ponytail had a really memorable one because they had
Right.
like they pan up in the helicopter and
Yeah.
it's like, whoa, look at like, the beautiful ocean and like the island looking sand that they're on.
Yeah.
I remember that one the most. Katusha, I was like, what kind of not that hot about. Ponytail was probably like the most memorable to me.
Sure. Well, maybe it's the first. Miyawaki Sakura looks fantastic in this, by the way.
Dude, she's grown up. She's getting all tall and
What
stuff.
does that mean?
It's
Yeah.
crazy. She's taller than all of her peers now.
Okay, so Draco doesn't. What does Draco not like about this PV? You don't like it, or is it that you're okay?
The whole concept of the PV is just
Okay, so
meh.
so explain to me what's the concept.
Well, you've got the 70s version and the 2014 version, and it. What's the point of the whole dogs?
The song's
Man,
called
that
Labrador
dog-
Retriever.
That dog totally wanted Sashi's boob. It was all over her.
It just.
So are you? What do you feel about the song? The song's boring to you?
Yeah, it's not that interesting.
Well, the song itself. So I
Yeah.
think you're missing the point. I think you're missing the point is about the idols.
And
Oh boy.
I'm not sure which was
Oh
worse.
boy, here we go.
I'm not sure which was worse. The double Matsui in the bathtub, or the
What?
double J licking herself.
Oh, you mean
Oh.
double Matsui from Heavy Rotation, right?
No,
Yeah.
he's talking about this.
No, wait. Is there
I'm
another
talking
bathtub
about-
scene?
I'm talking about both.
Yeah, cause you're saying Rena and Drina in the bathtub in Heavy Rotation was pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
Wait, why is that bad?
Because Drina was like 13 at the time.
They weren't having sex. They were just taking a bath. Bath is a very natural thing in Japan. They take baths with each other all the time. Right?
This is hilarious.
I hope to one day share a bath with you, Dave Chang, in Japan.
We can.
Would you? Are you okay? Are you okay seeing my junk?
I am absolutely okay.
I
I'm
bet
not
you have a skinny ass, dude. I can already imagine how your ass looks.
Yeah, you can. You could totally see it too, if you wanted to. That's
Oh my
that's how it
God.
works over there.
There's this part. Look, there's a part in this.
I just saw Drina licking herself, and now
Yeah,
I'm
what's
like,
wrong with that? It's just.
It's
It's
stupid.
It's not horrible. It's not like. It's
Yeah,
clever.
weird.
I don't really find it offensive. I just find it really like, like, oh shit! Look at what we tried.
Like,
you know?
like you see this part where they're all carrying dogs and stuff. Is that
Yeah.
about? Oh my God! Look at Watanabe Miyuki. Shit.
And those dogs are trying to eat hot dogs.
My problem with this PV is that you don't really see close up of bikinis too much. Like you don't see the individual members
That's
too
your
much. You know what I mean?
problem.
Yeah, because you're always like widescreen, and then also look at one part. There's one part you look at the hot dog that I don't know if that's innuendo, but like there's members eating hot dogs, and then there's one part where Paru Shimazaki Haruka is eating a hot dog. If you look at the bun, it is burnt black as shit. It's completely burnt black. There's no way she can be eating that.
Wait,
Why?
I don't get it. You're talking about innuendo and hot dogs, and then you're like, oh. the hot dog's
yeah,
burnt,
I jumped
so she's not
around.
gonna eat it.
I jumped around topics a little bit there.
Okay, well, I mean, overall,
They could have used something to tie this all together to make it more like of a produced, like actual.
yeah, of course.
The theme is not the theme is not as strong as some of the other PVs
Yeah.
that AKB released. But I mean, I think this is a general like theme going on with AKS stuff. Is that
I think this is filmed in Guam again, because I did see a little title card for Guam, like some TV production or whatever. So it's just the usual. I mean, because they're not gonna find beaches like this in the Japanese coast, right? So I
like
guess
the point of this PV is for them to be idols, to be attractive, and
what I
put them
do
in
like,
attractive situations.
what I do like is, I mean, you keep mentioning the whole 70s thing, right? And Draco, you said it's basically like 1970s girls and then 2014 girls. I can see that juxtaposition now, because it's like the bikini girls meeting the girls wearing like, you know, old-fashioned dresses and stuff.
Well, and there's even the line in there, the 70s bikini.
I like these bikinis. These bikinis are great.
I like the
The dresses
fact
are
that-
good too.
I like the fact that the song sounds appropriate for that type of theme.
So let me ask you a question. Shimazaki Haruka looks good in this, or she doesn't look good in this?
I think she looks good.
I'm
You're okay with her
kind
hair
of-
like
I
this,
kind
with
of-
her pulled
I
back
kind
hair
of-
and her?
Yeah, I'm kind of wavering on that, because I tend to like darker hair Shimazaki,
Yeah.
and so with her hair this bright, like, I don't know, I'm not that big of a fan of that.
She's-
I'm not
she's-
that big of a fan in general of when girls pull their hair back like that,
Yeah.
like in female pomp or any sort of fashion like that. So I'm going to go with no. I'm gonna lean more
So-
towards no than yes. But that's just my opinion. So
I
Look
know.
at Tomonaga Mio. That girl is cute.
I actually like the the dog scene's better than the bikini shots. They're
What do you mean?
the
more
dog
entertaining and there's more interest in them.
See, that's where I know you're completely lost your mind. Are you hearing yourself, Draco? I like the dog scenes more than the bikini. Yeah. What are you talking about? What are we even talking about now?
What can I say?
This is idols in bikinis. What's wrong?
Yeah.
If anybody has problems with idols and bikinis that aren't like women, besides the women thinking we're sexist and being chauvinistic or something, that's the only. I think that's the only problem I have. That's the only valid argument about idols, right? Yeah, idols in
What?
bikinis.
I guess.
Against them, right? Not
Yeah, against
for
them. Like what are you arguing about? Yamamoto Saika, there's a part where everybody's like this. All the girls are lined up in bikinis, and then all the dogs are running them. And then Yamamoto Saika leans forward to she leans forward in a bikini. Like,
So you can see more of her boobies.
well, it's not that you see more, it's just... That
Maybe-
girl's
maybe-
got it. She got it going on.
Maybe that's just it. I don't need this PV to see that. There's plenty of magazine shots of that if I want to see it.
Okay, so you're saying there's not enough dog PVs, right?
That
'Cause I'm
they
sure-
could do without the dogs. It wouldn't matter.
Then it's not even a PV anymore. Why is this song called Labrador Retriever? Did they ever explain that?
Song's probably about a Labrador Retriever.
No. Well, Tomonaga is cute in this too, so
Yeah.
Cool.
that's all I needed.
Is,
a lot
of.
That's a lot of girls. Is this like a record for the most Senbatsu members, or is it just...
No, this
No.
seems like the usual. Like ever since Monotone sounds good, it seems like the usual thing to do.
Oh my god! I just randomly paused it. Did you see this ass on Watanabe Mayu?
Hell yeah, dude.
You saw it at 49 seconds? Go to 49
my
seconds
God.
right now.
Yes.
Just pause it on that shit.
I have the GIF, dude.
Oh my god. What's it? How can you complain?
I'm not.
It's done.
complaining,
It's
Drake
done
is
in a
complaining.
very classy. It's done in a very classy way. It's not like
They're
pervy or
these
skeevy.
classy '70s bikinis.
I'm not saying it's just
They're not lewd enough.
it's pervy or anything. I don't find
prefer
it.
the dogs.
I don't find it that there's any interest there in
Dogs
those
be eating ice
scenes.
cream. I really want to find this. I really want to find this like one-piece pink and black bikini that you're talking about.
She's on the far
Yeah, she's on
right.
she's on the right side. You
Far right.
you know what? I made a mistake. I should have been. Remember how I broke down? What's it called? You remember how I broke?
Kato Rena?
Is it
With that
Katarina?
one piece? Yeah.
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
find
She
it. I'm gonna
looks.
find out.
She looks hefty. Whoever it is. There's a couple ones.
Yuri is kind of dark compared to
Who?
the other girls.
Kizaki Yuria?
Kizaki Yuria, yeah.
Oh, Kizaki Yuria is cute. She's a cutie too.
Yeah, no, see
What
that
a
I could
cutie.
get behind. Kizaki Yuria feeding me ice cream, I could get behind that.
You just want to
Yeah,
be a
but
dog,
you know,
don't you?
the problem is she wouldn't be feeding you ice cream.
I like
She'd
the
be feeding me ice cream.
Oh, ho, ho, that sounds like a challenge. Yeah, it's not pink. It's just like white and black, right?
Yeah,
Katarina. Katarina.
I caught one shot to where it looked like it might have been a pink and black.
She looks like she could have a good time.
Alright. What's the next PV?
The next PV is Biss.
Oh, they're
Final
still around?
Dance. This is their last single. Last ever.
Sorry.
For now. Sorry.
Yeah, for now.
But yeah, so this is so I've seen the promotional
Yeah,
pictures.
who
for
is this girl on the thing? She's pretty. This is doing a bikini PV too?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That was the funny thing about it, because it's like, I mean, Biss doesn't do well. They parody idol stuff in general. So
All right,
they're like,
wait. Let me see
we're
where
gonna
this
make a
goes.
parody- We're gonna make a parody.
Let me see where this goes.
Bikini PV.
It's hilarious. This is like a parody PV. Dude, I've never seen Biss so attractive before.
What is so hilarious about this?
That's all you need to put this in bikinis, and suddenly you'll pay.
Well, is this like seriously trying to be a? This is seriously trying to be a bikini PV, or is it? They're making fun of it, or they're just trying to be serious.
I would think they're making fun of it because that's their deal.
And that's great. Make fun of the idol bikini PV.
Yeah.
Wait till about 2 minutes, then you'll see.
Oh, what happens?
You'll see.
Do they all turn into dogs?
No. I don't think there's any dogs in this PV.
I guess that'd be amazing if they did.
This girl's kind of cute. Who is this girl?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know. I can't see
there's two dudes just That's hilarious. There was just two dudes walking in the background where they're all dancing. Did you see that?
No, that's another chick and a dude.
Okay, that's fine. There's two girls. There's just people walking in the background of their choreography. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, are y'all shooting a PV or something?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Hey, what are you guys doing? I actually wonder where they filmed this. This
Guam.
looks like it could be. I know, right? I mean, the first thing you would think is Guam, but
I'm worried. No, I don't think it's Guam. I'm just saying.
I'm thinking probably Osaka or Okinawa.
Oh,
So
really?
what's wrong with this PV? Why don't you like this PV?
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Okay, so you said 2 minutes
Yeah,
in. What happens? I'm a little bit worried now. I'm worried that there's like dicks
I mean,
or something.
Draco's just like, well, wait for it, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
Wait for it.
Them eat them lick.
No.
Dave.
They're
I'm
licking
sure-
the popsicle wieners. Is that what the problem is?
I'm sure Dave understands it's Biss after all. So.
Yeah, it's this after all.
Yeah. See, now all of a sudden they're really ugly again. They're sitting on the train and stuff. Boring.
They're looking popsicles.
It's not. I mean, they're still. It's still technically a bikini PV.
Ladies, just to let you know, the way to David's heart is to
No.
dress up in a bikini and be an idol.
Yeah,
Don't do all these other things like putting blood on yourself and
No, I mean the blood stuff is fine. It's not like
looking
offensive.
looking like you're gonna get raped.
Oh God. I have a really sensitive sensitivity towards rape. Like I don't think rape should be like joked about or even. It shouldn't be joked about. It shouldn't be. What is this?
Those are some pretty. I mean, those are some pretty
cool.
heavy undertones in some of those scenes, man.
But I think they kind of run through scenes from all of their PVs.
Yeah, because I see them like kind of naked running through the forest, right?
Yeah, there's flashbacks to like all of their past.
I'm sorry.
stuff.
This girl in the yellow she's my least favorite base member. I hate that
yellow?
I feel that way.
Oh, Nozomi.
Yeah, she's the one that I think always. Oh my God, that's hot. That's cute as hell. That's hot. They got like spike bats and they're like posing with spike bats on the beach in the bikinis. Why? Why could they have not been doing this for the last 3 years?
Because this is technically what they were completely against.
Bikini PVs?
No, just like typical idol stuff, you know?
Yeah, I'm guilty. Guilty as charged. I like typical idol stuff.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Don't hate me. Yeah, Yufu is too pure for this. I like Del. Del 48's got the right idea.
Oh God.
Yufu is too pure for this.
Dell and his
That's what brings idols down to our level. Bikini
What?
PVs.
I don't understand.
I don't understand that either. I actually like this PV though.
No, I think
like
this PV is
song.
pretty good. What they're performing on stage in bikinis too? Is that okay?
It is now.
Oh, but they're wearing shorts, so I guess that's.
Yeah.
To be continued.
Taking a page out of
I like these spike bats. These white spike bats are really cool because it's like white bats, but even the spikes are like even the nails are painted white. That's cool.
yeah. It's a symbol of death, you know. Because they're disbanding, they're gonna disappear.
Now my question is this the special edit version? It doesn't say. But I know
I have
they're-
the I just showed
What's
the
a special
regular
edit version? Okay, so
I mean, special edit is basically Biss's thing. It's like let's have PV, and then in the middle of it, we're gonna have talking.
Wait, so I wish can Gary? I wish Gary could comment. Gary just in chat said they crowd surfed in bikinis.
Just saying.
What do we feel about that?
I mean, I guess you could say it's awesome, because it's like, oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like,
why is that
totally
awesome? That
cool.
see again, that makes me really worried about their like safety or their like.
Oh, well, I don't know. Didn't Passbow crowd surf in the past too, or was that also
Not in bikinis.
I mean, I think Biss has just done it in general though. Like, they've actually crowd surfed at their lives and stuff like
My
that.
God.
Yeah.
See, I don't want that to happen. You know.
You don't want them to get touched by other dudes.
Right. I don't want any guys touching them and like improperly. Like what do you do? You like okay, well just touch their back and only maybe the underside of their knee, right? Like what part can you actually hold up?
You're just gonna have to push up the chunkiest parts of their bodies, you know.
Jesus.
So
Those
yeah,
are
they crowd
some-
surfed in school swimsuit outfits before. That's what I remember that. So for Peta Peta Choo Choo.
It's a Petter Para Choo Choo.
That was one of their songs. PPCC.
Huh? I never
Cool.
knew the name of that song.
Oh, Maida.
Really? What?
Well, I knew it as PPCC, but I'd never heard the full title.
Oh, I mean, in the song they go Peta Peta Choo Choo. Okay, whatever.
Say it again.
In the song they go Peta Peta Choo Choo.
Tell me about Chang. Tell me about that one Lakers player. What's his name?
I already forgot his name again. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I was like,
That's
Jareem Abdul?
Jareem.
It would have been like Jareem Abdul-Babar or something. But, yeah.
Oh yeah. Biss has hugging events.
Yeah.
And
Them hugging events. And stuff
don't
like
they
that.
also
Yeah,
have like
I mean, their
spanking
whole-
events?
Yeah, their whole deal. Yeah, you got spanked by the bat. Their whole deal was to always just kind of be like, oh,
Yeah.
shock factor.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know if I'm okay with that whole. Because you know, like there's. You know, like Japan's really weird on sex, right? Like prostitution is not
yeah, I guess
legal, right? In Japan.
Prostitution is not legal, but it's practically legal.
Yes, exactly. Like prostitution is not legal in Japan, but you can basically do anything as long as it doesn't.
Involve vaginal intercourse.
Right, vaginal penetration. So as long as you're not putting your dick, Why am I
No
talking
dicks
like-
inside.
Yeah, as long as it's not that, then you can pay them for anything else, which is,
Yeah.
is incredible.
You can do anything. And then sometimes
So that's the thing. It's weird. It's like, oh, okay, well, let's. What the?
Don't. Just don't.
I really shouldn't have clicked
What?
on that. I really should not have clicked on that.
oh, that's terrible.
Who is that? Who is that? Tell me that's like a monkey in like a human suit.
Oh my gosh. This is pretty much you've just stopped the show. Thanks.
Can we at the end of the year for the
Thanks,
NSK awards, can we designate Idol Perv of the Year and start giving that out as an award?
To Dell 48?
Well,
Like,
let's
he's
give
gonna-
it out as
he's
an
gonna
award.
do it every year,
I want
man.
it to be I want it to be fair. But we can
That's
vote on it.
That's 1010, by the way. And
1010. Who's
she's,
1010?
She's one of the
From
newer members
Naruto?
of this. Or Tenko.
Oh, she's the little one?
Yeah, she's a little one.
Oh my god.
She and then that's I don't know what that guy's name is, but I remember him the most for being one of the side characters in Densho Otoko. But he's also the guy who hosts the he used to host the Not Yet Skype TV show.
Oh my god, that dude?
Yeah. He's a pretty prominent like comedian entertainer guy now.
Okay, but there has to be some sort of story behind that, right? It's not just
Yeah,
like,
of course. There's probably some show and
yeah.
they're
No, I
on
mean, yeah, there's got to be.
that was freaking I mean, to visualize this, listeners, it was basically
No, don't even
on-
tell him. Just leave it at that.
totally like grinding on a dude.
No, it's not. That's not grinding. Grinding is different. Grinding is like you're on the dance floor and the guy's standing there and the girl comes up and rubs her butt on you. on your
That's
crotch.
true.
That's not what was happening.
I don't know. It basically looked like sex with clothes on. Let's just say that.
That's not what it looked like either. But okay.
Okay, I don't know what it looked like to you then. But up next, let's talk about Up Girls. And their
Oh, Up Girls. This is a
TV.
new song. They have a new song now?
new
This
song,
is,
Party Party.
And they're not going to say party party, they're going to say potty potty.
Probably because
Like Potty.
Actually, it's T.I. But
P-A
No, but I'm
dash
spelling it in the
C.
way that Americans would
Potty.
say it.
Potty, yeah. Please.
Every time I see this group, I think of cute.
Why is that?
I could see
I
that.
don't know. I don't know why.
All right.
I can
Potty,
understand
potty.
that. This is off the Jumper.
Yeah, the
single.
triple A side.
Yeah,
What-
Was
this
it
was-
triple or quadruple at this point?
triple.
Okay, so far, liking this song already. The vocal quality of this girl singing. There's a girl that looks like Yamuchi Suzuran. There's a girl that looks like Takeuchi Miyu. By the way, is
So they're
Takeuchi
basically Team
Miyu
4?
getting thick? Is she gaining weight?
I don't know. I
'Cause
haven't
I saw
paid
her in
attention
a-
to her.
I saw her in a.
Oh my god, that
stage
girl
performance.
does look like Yamashi Suzuran.
I told you. And then there's
Got
this
me
girl
this
that.
time.
I'm so good at
But,
that. I'm so good at seeing other idols in.
But so what? So now I'm confused because I'm used to Up Girls having the colors,
Yeah.
and now they don't have the colors. So now I'm just like, who is Sengoku Minami?
This short hair girl looks like.
I think Minami is the one in the flower dress. I believe.
What do y'all think of face birthmarks? Not birthmarks, but like on your face, like on the chin area, like the lower chin.
A birthmark, as in like
Not birthmark, but you know,
Like,
not freckles, but like what are they
a
called?
mole?
It's not mole, right? Mole is like actually sticking out and stuff, right?
No.
I'm just
Not
saying, like, you know,
necessarily.
some people have birthmarks. Birthmark, like a little dot, a little.
That's a mole.
Is a freckle?
No.
What do you think about moles on your face, like right here on your chin?
I
Like
that's fine.
Really?
In fact, I think I have one.
Let me see.
Just look at me.
I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, right there on the bottom
Yeah,
of your chin.
look at me.
Dude. I'm
There you
gonna. Yeah, like let's go to Japan. Let's take a bath together, and then I'll know where.
Then I'll know where all the moles on your body are.
I'll report back to it after we go to the public bath in Japan one day. I'll write a report.
Okay, sounds
like-
good.
Taking a bath with Dave Chang. I'll let all our viewers know how the experience was.
Yeah, you should write it up. Make a post about it.
Sure.
It'd be great. I expect a
yeah.
full report on my desk in the morning.
I have one of those GoPros.
I don't think you can bring that in, dude.
They're waterproof.
Yeah, like I don't think. No, like you can't bring that shit in, you know.
I don't think those are allowed.
Yeah.
Why? As long as I blur out their faces, right? That's all that
Oh,
matters.
God, no.
Because
no.
that's how Japanese do it. Oh, look, cool. Look, this is a pretty cool shot at the end of the PV, where it's like white with
End of the PV?
Yeah, I mean, like 3/4 through.
3/4 through, eh? I'm only
Yeah.
halfway through. Yeah.
They switched to performance outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, what are
the-
they? Oh,
overall they're eating sweets and stuff, and like.
why are they
like,
feeding each other?
what are they feeding each other?
Why are they feeding each other?
Oh, because they're girls having fun. They have to feed each other.
I
and it's
guess.
just- Idols feed each other.
They're having
Do you-
fun.
Do you like it when idols wear shirts that are not like long enough, so that when they lift their arms up, it shows a little bit of their stomach?
I don't
I
think
mean,
these are
I don't necessarily mind.
I think these were designed that way.
Yeah, this is very.
No, I know.
This is
That's
very.
why. But I'm asking if you like that or not.
This is like Hello Project style midriff. Always gonna have it there. I do like their dance outfits though. Those are pretty cool.
I think
Yeah.
I think
You got the light
Tobonaga
sticks.
Mio is really chunky, and that's why when they do midriff with her,
Yeah,
her
I'm a fan
and
of
like
that.
in Kimoto Kanen, they always show the top of their stomach and not like the bottom,
Not the bottom, yeah.
because I think they're chunky.
You're afraid of the marshmallowness showing?
Well, which
like
I think
with,
is
like
which
Kojima
I think is
Haruna?
which I think is really Kojima Marsh. I was about to call it
Kojima
Kojima
Marshmallow.
Kojima Marshmallow. She's a marshmallow. She totally
Koji
is.
Marshmallow. You could see her marshmallowness in the Labrador Retriever.
Yeah.
movie.
She's
I was like, whoa.
she's a marshmallow if I ever saw one.
she's-
Which is not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I do feel like she'd gain some weight.
Yeah, she's been
is very
gaining weight
possible.
for a while now. It's just because she's like 25 years
She's
old.
older. She's 26 now.
Yeah, she's 26 years old. That's just bound to happen. It's hard. She's not a kid anymore. She can't just, you know.
Yeah.
I don't see her as the type to eat a lot, though.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't.
Not like not like some of the other girls who just devour everything.
You mean like Miyazaki Miho?
Oh my god.
What? What happened?
All right. Next
I thought
up.
we were talking about Up Up Girls, not
Yeah.
AKB.
Yeah.
And we didn't
So-
talk about anything.
So song wise, pretty good. I dig it.
Yeah.
PV wise, I like the dance costumes.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're nice and simple. They're color.
I know, but they look like something that I've seen. It looks like something that they've worn before, just white instead of black.
It's familiar.
Well, yeah, their performance outfits are pretty much the similar style and design. I don't think I've seen too much differences in design. I like the whole PV. It kind of looks like they threw a party and just recorded them doing whatever.
That's a lot of Hello Project PVs, right?
What?
Maybe. Well, no, I feel like most teleproject PVs are like dance shots.
Hmm.
And then,
Yeah.
like the camera goes in and the camera goes out.
A
goes
lot
in,
of
goes
Hello
out.
Project PVs are scripted. I don't think that a lot of this was scripted. Like when they're eating and stuff, I don't think a lot of that was actually scripted.
How scripted can eating be, though?
Hey man,
I think some of the parts where it's like, hey, put this cookie in your mouth and then turn to this other member and then have her bite the cookie while it's in your mouth. I don't think they're just in the
Heavy
middle of a party
rotation.
like, let's do that.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. It doesn't
someone
look
become-
faked.
someone work on the set of a PV and of an idol PV and let us know, and especially sexually charged one, and let us know. All right, next up, let's talk about Gem. Do you believe? Do you believe?
I'm looking at the
version.
screenshot for this. This looks like a crazy video already.
Yeah.
I like it's just colorful, and this reminds me of a.
I like
This reminds
color.
me of a. What's that dance group? Like all female dance group?
E-girls?
E-girls, yeah.
Oh yeah. E-girls has some pretty colorful videos. Yeah.
Why is this girl's bra like all hanging out?
So that's the style, man. These kids these days, you know, they gotta.
Are these kids?
I
Mm.
I don't know anymore, dude.
So how long has this group been out?
Japanese girls. can
Because this
be
is not their
like-
first thing, right?
They can be
No.
9 or they could be 25.
I think they started last year.
It's weird. This group looks the stuff they're wearing right now makes me think they should be on a farm. They've got like the
Holy
farmer's.
shit.
They've got like the farmer's daughter, like plaid roll-up shirts, right?
Okay, one
I
of them
didn't-
does.
I didn't.
No,
yeah,
two
like
of them.
maybe one
Look,
of
there's
them.
two on the right-hand side.
Okay, a couple of them. I see like the.
It's weird. Some of these girls look like they're going to the mall, and then some of these girls look like,
One of them looks. Some of them look kind of like really bubbly K-pop-ish too.
yeah.
God, those.
I'm waiting for this song to start.
I don't know if what.
Well, I mean, it feels like it's like a build up, right? Don't.
I think that's it, man. Like after
Yeah.
the chorus, there's no more. It might stay a little bit low in your opinion, but I kind of like it. It's refreshing.
No, I think visually there's stuff going
No, I mean,
on.
I like the song too. I think it's pretty refreshing. Like I feel like I haven't heard something like this in a while.
Oh, this is not. I don't like this shot though. I don't like this parking like in front of my parking garage.
Oh yeah,
It seems so.
this is suburban California.
Is that what it looks like?
It does to me. Yeah.
Is this
Like,
on a
if you go
sound stage or did they go somewhere? I mean, obviously this is a house, right? They rented this house for a day and they
Or no, it might just be a
dancing in the
backdrop.
stairs.
Could be a
No, because they
a
were
prop.
dancing inside in the kitchen and
Maybe. That straight up looks like an American house's garage from like one of the more affluent neighborhoods.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, this is kind of weird. Like I almost feel like I could see Asian American girls dressing like this.
Asian American girls, really?
Yeah. And then like
Oh
but
yeah.
it's so weird because like I don't know what time period this would be or like where it would be, but I can totally visualize it, you know?
I'm telling you, it's in South
weird.
Carolina
I don't know. I don't know about
on,
that.
on the wheat farm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I
look,
don't-
they're in front of this house now.
Oh, another house. Yeah, it's pretty rich.
There's no grass though. It's all dirt.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with this place? Oh my gosh. See, they're totally in the desert, man. They're in some,
Arizona.
yeah, they're in one of the western states of America. Well, there's trees in the back though, so
Just-
it's not that bad,
See,
right?
now they look like they're wearing rhinestones and cowboy stuff gear.
Those are practically rhinestones. Yeah.
I'm not trying to. Here's the thing. I'm not trying to shit on this video. I don't dislike this video. It's confusing me. It's confusing me the themes.
You just don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, I think if they were all wearing like, somebody needs to be wearing boots or a cowboy hat for me, and then I'll
To
understand.
be honest, I would actually enjoy that. The more cowboyish they make it, the more I would like it.
But you know how you see how they've like completely changed. Like the beginning, it was like we're going to the mall, and now they're like, now they're even
Dancing
making like
outside a
these
house.
rodeo moves.
It's all
These
good, man.
almost look like performance outfits rather than PV.
I'd be willing to bet that these are their performance outfits.
But to answer
But it-
David's questions, Gym started in December of 2012.
Okay, so they've been around for more than a year now, year and a half almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are part of Idol Street, which is Supergirls and Cheeky Parade.
Okay, so they're part of Idol Street.
Yeah.
Well, wait, Idol Street isn't that the? Remember that girl that left Station? She joined Idol Street, right?
Yeah.
What group is she part of?
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, I think she joined.
Did she join Idol Street? Naru?
Yeah, Naru.
I thought she joined Supergirls.
No,
No,
she
no,
did no. If she joined Supergirls, I would not stop talking about Supergirls. That girl's cute. Naru.
Naru.
Okay.
Okay, so that was Gem. Do you believe? That wasn't even a short. That was 4 minutes. And
No,
17 seconds.
Apex
And
has this thing
everything.
where they say short version, but it's actually the full PV just minus like.
Crazy labeling. Come on.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
like the
guys.
full PV minus like 15 seconds at the end.
All right, understandable. I'll take it. Next up, we've got Tokyo Performance Doll and their PV Brand New Story. What's the deal with them, Draco?
I don't know.
That's fantastic.
I actually don't know this group.
Okay, then we're gonna find out about this group.
I did watch the PV. It's got
Not
yeah.
discussing bikinis in it.
no, it's got maid outfits.
Oh no!
That
Opening. So there's all these girls, and they got these like, I don't know what to call these though. They're what is this, like race queen maid outfits? Like what's going on here, you know?
I guess you could call it that.
Because they're really short. They don't look like a typical maid outfit at all. You got the really short skirts.
And then they go into...
There's this other shit that I don't want to see.
And then they go into, like, shorts and...
These, like, tuxedo-looking white outfits. Not a fan of those, no. I mean, I guess they're okay, but at the same time, like... No, I want to see the maid outfits again. So... So this is interesting.
Kind of wish the maid scenes were better lit.
Actually lit up? Yeah, so you can actually see them.
And
that's the effect they're going for. They're the black outfits, they're in darkness. The white outfits, they're in blinding light.
So they're going for black on black and white on white?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay.
All right, two questions.
Okay.
One, how did Rev from DVL do last week?
God damn it. We're probably going to get to it later.
Oh,
What's
really?
your second question? Yeah.
Second question. Japan has an abundance of attractive women, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm that.
Okay.
Like I wasn't the only one thinking that.
All right. So what do you think about the attractiveness of these girls then? Tell me
I
about
can't
that.
tell. Granted, I can't tell because there's a lot of long legs and
Oh.
Midriffs?
yeah,
So
I mean,
many long
midriffs.
legs and
They,
bellies. I can't
every one of
tell.
these girls reminds me of Wakatsuki Yumi
Really?
from
Every one of
Nobisaka.
them. I think
Yeah,
you're just
'cause
looking
they-
at the center girl.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But I'm saying they all have like long black hair and that kind of face.
Okay. Well, that's a plus, I guess. Their legs do look really long though, from the way they're shooting all these shots. It's a pretty cool effect, man. I think production-wise, I think this PV is actually pretty well done. Like the little animations they add, the treatment of the black and the white scenes. Like this is not bad at all. I'm pretty
There's
impressed.
that one girl that looks like kind of like Nakagawa Haruka in this.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Has Yoshi seen this PV?
Yeah. Probably.
I
Not.
don't know.
You should just tell him that Nakagawa Haruka is in this new idol group. Actually, so how old is this group? How long have they been active?
I don't know.
I have to say I'm not a fan of their name though.
This is their major debut.
This is their major
So-
debut. All right, so they're pretty new, pretty fresh.
Now, how long they've been indie, I don't know, but
Let me ask you a question. How good of an idol producer do you think you could be?
probably terrible.
Why? Why do you think you're terrible?
You don't know what the market wants.
Yeah.
That's what you base like being an producer is like knowing what knowing what the market wants.
Well, producers have to make money. I would say I think I'd be a pretty good one.
Let's not talk about making money. Let's talk about knowing how to
Producing
show
items.
off girls correctly.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna say I think
I don't
I'd be
know.
pretty good because I always choose management favorites.
Yeah, see, that's you can argue with this however you want, you know. I think the only real losers are the people who say, "Oh, I wouldn't be very good at all. I'd suck at an idol producer."
I think now
because
all
then what are
you're
you doing?
All you're doing is making fun of Draco.
I'm not trying to make fun of Draco, but I'm saying, Draco, you should be more confident in yourself, right? Yeah, do you not think you know how to like judge idol PVs or like have good opinions about PVs?
I don't know. I think
Like,
I
you-
probably
you-
do.
You think
You're
Labrador
asking director, not producer.
producer? No, because I'm not strictly talking about like PVs and stuff. I'm talking
No,
about like,
a producer does that, Draco. Like a producer needs to be able to.
well, like for instance, if I say, "Oh, which one of these girls are you gonna put at center?" Like, do you feel the confidence that you can pick the right one? And not that she'll necessarily be the most popular, but that you can show her off in a way that would make people be like, "Okay, cool." She's, like wouldn't expect you to be like, okay, Red from DVL, Hashimoto Kana from the first day, she's the center because she's the 1,000-year idol. I don't expect it to be like that, but you know, like whoever you pick, I feel like you need to have enough skill to be able to show them off correctly. Show them off correctly, like, you know, like I wouldn't put like Tomonaga Mio in like, you know, leather or whatever, have her dancing around. You know, you put her in. Yeah, exactly. See, you see how Dave made that face? Exactly. But I bet you there's somebody out there that's like, yeah, let's put Tomonaga Mio. Let's put Matsuri Jurina, you know, in a bathtub.
Amazingly, Matsui Drina in those hot pants in Gingham Check, the leather and everything. Like, I mean, people are like, "Oh, it's so wrong, but it's so good."
I've actually seen Mio in leather, and it's not bad.
Oh my God! See, that's what I'm talking. Okay, see, crazy.
Let us get away from this discussion. Brand new story by Check Your Performance Doll. I like it. I'm liking the concept. It was a pretty cool PV and song.
I kind of wish they changed the black and white around, but
I say check it out. Yeah, I mean, some of the shots they need more Mado, you know, but we're okay. We're okay here.
It's a good song.
I'm satisfied. That's what matters. Okay. Next up, we got Lavender.
I've seen this word Lavender. I've seen it on the trackers like hundreds of times. I never knew what the fuck it was until recently. I saw a Scandal Lavender collaboration. I was like, Scandal? I like Scandal. I wonder what this Lavender is. And I turn it on, and who do I see sitting next to Scandal talking?
Mother effing Tanaka
Reina. I was like, oh, I guess this is Tanaka Reina's new band.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her Tanaka Reina.
Tanaka Reina. This
Tanaka
is Lavender's
Reina.
Bukyo, aka
Reina.
Clumsy.
Oh.
But
So there's no drummer and there's no bassist for this group.
yeah,
right?
so the thing about this band,
And there's two singers, right?
yeah, we've like when Yoshi was on the show, he was like, dude, this is not a band. This is just like two vocalists and two guitarists. Like, what the hell's going on, you know?
Like they can actually play guitar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can actually play. They actually recruited. They're actually trying to recruit, like, you know, musicians and stuff. I don't know if it was their what.
I think there's a bassist in this.
Okay, so a lead guitar and a bassist.
No, because I saw a guy playing bass.
Oh.
See, they're both guitarists.
I'm pretty sure there is a bassist.
Neither of these girls play bass.
Whether they're actual members of the group
No, okay, yeah, I didn't mean to say there's no bassist. There's like a bassist and a drummer, but both of those people were guys, and they were like way in the background during this live performance. Here's the thing, I like two vocalists, actually. If I were to ever make a band, I would have two vocalists, possibly even three, because I like how two vocalists can play off each other.
Yes, I like how two vocalists can play off each other as well.
So do I, but I don't like these two together.
Which one do you specifically dislike?
Reina.
I knew it, you asshole! Get out.
I don't feel her voice fits these songs.
Yeah, no, I like the really cool sound of this song. Like, it's composed really nicely. The other girl, and I feel bad, I don't know any of their names besides Reina.
Yeah,
but,
me either.
The other girl has a pretty good voice, but I feel like her voice needs to be accompanied by either another, like, stronger voice or one that's, like, more out there. Tanaka Reina in general
is not that strong of a singer.
Like, she's always she's always
No.
centered in, like, Morning Musume singles, but, like, I mean, her voice is very distinct, and I'm not gonna, like, make shit up and say she's a really good singer or anything, you know? So
If you listen to her live, she tends to crack a lot.
yeah. she's got that type of voice.
So you much rather replace Tanaka Reina with Kameari?
Oh, geez.
Possibly.
Yeah, Kameari. I wonder what she's doing.
Oh,
If she's not married, I'm gonna go look her up when I'm in Japan next
gosh.
time.
But
They're
I
crazy.
really like these songs, and I actually kind of watched the lyrics, the translation for it, and there's some actual meaning in there.
Oh.
Goodness
It's-
gracious, meaning in an Idol song?
Unlike what?
This isn't what I signed up for.
I don't know how much I
Seriously.
would actually consider this
An
an
Idol song.
Idol song.
Yeah, it's a weird situation. This is Japan's unique take on bands, because it's kind of idol-y, kind of not, kind of real band, kind of not.
It reminds me a lot of Zone.
Zone?
Yeah.
And then the PV just ended.
Was Zone ever like? Were they like? There were two vocalists, yeah, or was it just one?
All four of them sang.
All four. Okay. So, but in Zone, like everyone played an instrument, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Yep.
Though I guess I don't know. I guess like sound-wise, I can see what you mean by this reminds me of Zone.
Well, Zone was always called a bandol, which was a band idol.
The hell?
And
Bandol.
Bandol.
yeah,
Who came up with that word?
I don't know, but
It's funny.
Some
That's a funny word.
Bandol.
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 I've heard perfume or not perfume, but Scandal referred to the same way.
Oh, bastards. Well, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. So, I mean, Lavender, Bukyo. I give it like one thumb up and one sideways thumb.
I'd give it 2 thumbs
Pretty
up.
neat. It was pretty neat. I like the setup.
I'm clumsy.
Yeah, I guess I don't even have a reason to not give it another thumb up. Let's just give it 2 thumbs up. Let's go for that.
No, there
Next What?
was nothing wrong with the song.
Except Tanaka Reina.
Well, it wasn't even Tanaka Reina. It was just the combination of the two voices. Just
Yeah, I
didn't-
mean, realistically, I didn't really mind when I heard it, so I'm like okay with it. But I just know, dude. I just know. Reina's voice is gonna be grating for some people, so
yeah.
it's gonna happen. All right, so let's move on to another Lavender song to close out the impressions for tonight.
I like the font on this for the subtitles.
Well, you gotta calm down there, man. I haven't even looked at
Yeah,
this.
It
It's
looks
called-
like they
This is
got.
called this song is called Muse Binaki.
How-
Whoa,
how-
Muse
how-
Binaku.
How old is Tanaka Reina? Because she still looks rather young,
She's in her early mid-20s now.
Yeah.
early mid-20s. So she's like Kojima Haruna's age.
No, she's not. She's not older than me. She should be a couple years younger.
She's like 22.
Please help me.
24.
Please help me destroy myself.
She's 24. By the way.
Okay.
Okay, so this PV's name, the title translates to "Weeping Silently."
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think they have both singers? Is
Why?
it that? Is it that they don't think
Tanaka
Tanaka?
wanted to because Tanaka Reina wanted to form a band, right?
Right, but you think she couldn't like solo it herself and just be the main singer?
Probably not. Probably not.
That's why they have two singers. That's kind of sad to think of.
It's possible. I mean, if someone wanted to market this group, they're like, okay, all right, Tanaka, we can't sell it with just you as a singer. You got to get someone else. And it's like, okay, fine, I'll find another vocalist. Bam, we're a 2 vocalist, 2 guitarist band.
Yeah. The whole band is kind of weak, but
Yeah.
The thing is, I think they should play off a lesbian aspect of this.
Oh my god.
They should have no, not that I'm not a fan of not that I'm not a fan of lesbians. I don't dislike lesbians, but I've never found the attractiveness of like, oh yeah, I want to see 2 girls kiss. That'd be so hot. I've like never. That's never been like a thing for me.
But you want to
like,
see them. But you want to see two of them in a bathtub, right?
No, it's not that I want to see them kiss or them have a relationship. But that's when I like two vocalists. Is like I've always liked. If you ever, what's that one band called? They sung that song "Lucky." What's it called?
It's not Tattoo, is it?
No. God no. It's a Japanese band. Lucky? Yeah.
Japanese. I know Lucky by.
They're an old song. It's an old song.
Do not know.
It's got Fujimoto. Her name's Fujimoto.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of all their other songs. They have a song called 777. They got a song called Drive.
Oh, Go 7188.
No. The song is called 777. What's the band called? Damn it, I can't think of it. But they had a singer. They had a girl singer, lead guitarist, and then they had like a guy sing. Maybe she was the bassist, and he was the singer. And they would sing each other. And there was this one song that's like, it's great because it seems like it always thought that like they were in a it always seemed like they were in a relationship that that didn't work. It's kind of like No Doubt. How like No Doubt and her, like Gwen Stefani and her bassist were in a relationship, but they would like play together still, and it's like.
Didn't people say like Jack White from? Was his name Jack White
from the White Stripes?
Yeah, like it was him and his sister, right?
Really?
I don't know.
They had sexual tension or something like that?
Yeah, I think someone.
No,
I remember reading about shit like that.
I kind of.
You kind of like that.
I don't know about like. I find it interesting. Remember when we were at the Scandal Panel? The Scandal Panel.
Scandal Panel.
The Scandal Panel. You remember when we were at the Scandal?
I did not make it to the panel. Remember?
Oh, really?
Because I couldn't go that day.
Oh, so they were at a panel, and one of the audience members asked Tomomi like, "Hey, there's this one PV y'all are in. Y'all are really close, like really close. Is there something more going on between you?" And then they're like, "What do you?" And then they translated the question. She's like, "What? I don't know." And then she turns to Haruna. And she's like, "Lesbian? You're lesbian?" And then fucking like they just started busting out laughing, because they got the like inference like, "Oh, you're inferring, are we like in love with each other? Are we lesbians?"
Yeah,
that's why we made a PV so like where we were like looking at each other like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would think, because like you look at these two and they're just like, it seems like two separate entities,
Yeah.
Especially two female vocalists. There's no like nothing to tie them together except for this is Tanaka Reina's band, and there's another singer.
That's pretty much what it is. I mean,
yeah, that's
Supercar. That's the band. Thank you, Dr. Kill.
that'll do it.
Check out that group. If you listen to listen to the song Supercar, Lucky by Supercar.
Lucky.
There, it's like if you hear that song, and the guy's got this kind of like very droll kind of monotone voice, and the girl's got this kind of like somber voice, and like you imagine them singing at each other. It's like, oh, we want to be together, but we can't be together, but we're lucky to have each other. It's one of my favorite Japanese songs.
Cool. I gotta say, Tanaka Reina looks pretty good in these movies.
That's what I was saying. That's why I said she looks pretty young for.
She's always looked young, though. She's had that...
No, I mean, she looked like really young. When she was like 14, 15, she looked super young. But I mean...
When she was like, oh, elevator, party.
Yeah.
You remember that
But
shit?
she still looks kind of like that right now.
That was amazing. Yeah, she still has that really, really, like, childish charm to her.
Yeah, she still looks like that, yeah.
That's cool. That was a very serious-sounding song by Lavender. It's God damn it. Musebi Naku. So, that'll close out the impressions for tonight. Moving on to the idle news. We're talking about Hello Project. The big news.
Lay it on me, buddy.
The big news that came out recently. Morning Musume's Michishige Sayumi going to be graduating after the group's fall concert tour.
It's about time. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Dude.
Wow. Shut up.
This is... I got to thinking about this after it was announced. It's like, wow, this is like the end of
pretty
an
big.
era for me.
Yeah, no. To be honest, though, I mean, in a way, it is quote unquote about time. I could go either way. You know me. I like nostalgia. I like older members, stuff like that. But ushering in the new era is the thing. Is the thing they quote unquote should be doing. So Michige graduating is part of the plan. Also, she probably makes the most money, so get her off. But official dates haven't been announced. I don't think. Not yet, anyway.
Well, the thing is, when I heard the news, I immediately was like, "Oh shit!" So somebody's got to go to Japan. You know, got to bust out their savings so they can go to Japan to see her farewell concert. And I was like, "No, that's the thing." When I thought about it, I was like, "Wait, who's actually gonna go? Who?" Because it wasn't. Naturally I automatically think of Tron when it comes to Hello Project, but I was like,
no, he's had his Oshi grad already.
Right, exactly. So
Done it.
so is Day is he thinking about going?
I'd hope so. Yeah.
He
I don't know.
better.
I haven't heard
He
anything from him.
better. But dude, this
I've
is
been trying
really
to call him
interesting.
to see if he's okay.
She's yeah, I haven't seen him online today. I hope he's not dead.
He's been
but,
playing Dark Souls.
Yeah, asshole, freaking. This is
What
why
do
I
you mean
text him. He doesn't answer because he's playing Dark Souls. So, she joined Morning Musume as a sixth generation member on January 2003. She's been the leader since May 2012. She holds the longest tenure, which is more than 4,100 days.
Isn't that the
over-
weirdest though?
That's over 10 years.
But isn't that the weirdest that out of everybody, Michishige Sayumi ended up being the
Yes,
longest?
I honestly thought that Tanaka Reina was actually going to be there longer.
Really?
Yes, 'cause she
no.
seemed like she was like, man, I can't wait to be leader. Doesn't matter
Who-
how long it takes, and I'm like, I want to lead Morning Musume, blah 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 blah. But
Who was the longest leader before Sayumi?
longest leader?
Yeah.
Probably Takashi Ai.
Yeah.
Was it Takashi Ai? It wasn't.
Takashi
it wasn't
Ai's,
Yoshizawa.
Because Takashi Ai's era, oh, that's a pretty good point. Takashi's Ai era, though, lasted a really long time. She was leader from, like, at least 07 or something, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't that long ago that Takahashi Ai was still in the group, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but that's what I mean. Like, she's been leader for so long. You know?
Who?
Like, Takashi Ai!
Oh yeah, I know. So how did Sayumi overtake her in like less than a year?
No, I don't think she... No. Sayumi...
Oh,
has been in
you're
the
talking about...
group
You're
for
okay.
longer.
No. I'm sorry. This is why I'm getting mixed up. Sayumi is the longest member,
Yeah, she has the longest tenure as a member.
but not
a
as
leader.
captain.
Yeah, I think as leader, I think Takashi Ai takes that one, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe Yoshizawa has it. I think there's a wiki for this. There's the Hello Project wiki.
Wiki.
They have the actual like the bars.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that was pretty huge.
Yeah.
And what's funny is like the next day, like I had misreported Nihon Gogo's article. Like I thought it was real, and then I did some fact checking, but it said like Takashi Minami announced her graduation. Dave's like, God damn it, man! Are you trying to give me a heart attack? So.
Yeah, I heard this and I got to thinking about that. It's like, this is literally the end of an era for me because I was following them. I watched
You
her
were there
audition.
when Sayumi like, yeah, holy shit, Draco.
And
How does that feel?
she's...
I
I stopped watching before the current members auditioned, or when they were still eggs or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of pretty much stopped paying attention to Hello Project. So Sayumi's like the end of the Morning Musume I know.
That kind of cuts it off for you, right?
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Just
So.
and to think that I've been following Morning Musume for that long is just kind of...
Yeah, I was gonna say same here, except I mean I didn't really follow them until 09, so that's kind of like I mean, I knew about their history and stuff like that. I didn't even see. I wasn't even around for AKB's auditions and stuff like that. I didn't see the original generations come in. So.
Well, I don't think they actually televised any of that stuff.
Yeah, no, but I mean, just like followed the group as it came about, you know?
Yeah, and I was only casually following them at the time.
Yeah. So I mean, this is an end of era. This is an end of an era for me as well, because she's the last member that is part of, like, you know, the platinum era, which is the time that I was actually that.
I remember.
Invested in.
Yeah, that part's, man.
I know. A lot of people are like, yeah, that was like one of the worst. But I'm like, dude, that's
really.
Yeah, they're like, the platinum era was like the shittiest. Like, why would you follow them at that point? But that era was really special to me because that was when I was into them the most. So I mean, now obviously I know the new members' names and I can actually follow them if I wanted to. But this is kind of like, wow, you know.
So who's gonna be the new leader?
Should be Fukumura Mizuki.
Really?
It's either going to be Mizuki or Haruna. They're both co-sub leaders.
Oh, yeah.
Haruna? Which Haruna?
Ikubo Haruna.
Oh, Ikubo. Oh, no. Oh, man.
Well, the thing is...
No, it's not. No, it's not because I don't like either member, or I think... I think either one, if you look at them, you don't think leader. You don't.
Yeah,
Ikubo, not with her, like, little double buns? No. And
Yeah,
Mizuki's like...
Mizuki seems kind of...
With her double guns? No.
Mizuki, to me, seems a little... airheaded?
Yeah, too breasty, dude. She's
like,
not a leader.
Like,
how about Ma-chun? Or Ma-chan?
Well, you can't use these nicknames. I don't know any of these.
I know, right?
Ma-chan, I was like, wait a minute, Ogasawa
yeah,
Ma-chun?
Ma-chun? No.
No, I don't know her name either.
Is it a case?
Thanks,
is it
asshole.
is it a case where they still do the oldest member, right? They don't do the like.
They go by.
Because you mentioned sub leader, so I thought, okay, well maybe they're just like.
I thought Fukumura Mizuki was the oldest. I guess I was wrong.
I'm not sure who's older, but they're
Gary
both.
Says it's going to be Ikubo because she's the oldest.
They're both currently sub leaders.
I think Ikubo is probably better than Fukumura.
Get out! Shut up.
But Machan's the one that tried to bring snow from Hokkaido to Tokyo without ice.
Oh yeah! Holy shit! Ikubo is 19 and Mizuki is 17. Oh, how did I get that mixed up? I don't know.
Oh, Sato Masaki.
Sato Masaki. Okay, she's the one She's the one I don't know.
How much of a problem is Morning Musume going to have moving forward now, though?
I don't think it's gonna be a problem at all.
Really? Because I think without Sayumi, it seems like such a like. I think Sayumi is such a great fit for leader in that group.
Sayumi
it's just it's so obvious. It's so obvious.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like there's
she's like it's like mother hen status. Like remember when?
Yeah, but that's great. That's mother hen.
Then
but
it is Pyoko Ultra. But
yeah, it's mother hen, but she's not a mother. She doesn't look like a mother hen, you know, and she doesn't act like a mother hen. So it's great. Because like when you had somebody like Yaguchi Mari, it was like, oh yeah, she's like everyone's just gonna make the old joke and make her seem
she's
like
small. So
the problem I see is if Sunku doesn't come back or something happens there.
I don't see that as a problem, but
then Morning Musume might have problems. But I think they'll be able to do a good transition with this.
I think they could use any sort of new composition in their lineup, or as in their musical lineup. Because they're at a state where his new compositions are doing better for them. So I can understand that. Yeah, if Sunku comes back or if Sunku continues to create music for them, then cool. But I guess business-wise, yeah, that's fine. If they continue the same style, though, I mean, they're fine.
But who's gonna do the sexy moans and grunts that Sayumi does?
Oh, I thought you meant the one that Sunku does.
Yeah, that Sunku does. Like, no, like, who gives a shit? But
No, the ones Ayumi does, because she does a lot of
just
them.
give that shit to Ikubo or Mizuki then.
No, not Mizuki. You can't let Mizuki do that,
Ikubo.
dude.
Can't
Don't.
let her-
Ikubo
Why
doesn't.
are you restricting this girl so much?
Ikubo
Mizuki?
doesn't have a.
What?
I
Why don't you
was
just
gonna
get Sayashi Riho to do it, you sickos?
Maybe?
Anyway.
Dude, let Suzuki Cannon. Suzuki Cannon, dude.
Oh my god, yeah, just Suzuki Kanon.
Load up the cannon! Load up the cannon and fire! It's great, dude.
Watch it. Watch it'll be Kudo. Yeah, you watch. It'll be Kudo Haruka.
Just,
or
I kind of want to.
Sakura.
I kind of want them to take Juice and fold them into Morning
The
Musume.
Morning
now.
Musume?
Yeah,
I think
I
you
like
just-
those Juice girls.
I think you just want Morning Musume 48, which is the worst nightmare for some of the.
I like Juice, and I want them to be like.
You
I
want
want
them
them to do something
popular.
I know. I
you
just want
them
Juice to be all dancing around.
Rise.
There's something
Rise
about
above
the
the
way Juice dances that is like interesting or appealing to me.
So you're saying they're gonna be really good back dancers for Morning Musume or something? Because like.
No, it's just I think
they'd be
all of
better
them
showcased on their own.
I think all of them
That's
together in a
nice.
group with the youth and the dancing would be
So much
good.
youth.
Too many people.
Morning Juice 1-4.
Oh, that's nasty.
All right, moving
nasty.
on.
That's a nasty.
Let's move on. Former Morning Musume member Gotomaki opens new blog. Oh,
Why are we talking?
shit.
Why are we talking about Gotomaki?
Praise the sun.
Yeah, why
Why?
are we talking about Gotomaki?
Gochin
Why?
is back. No, shut up. Go to hell.
Why?
Gochin
Why do
is
you
back.
like Gotomaki that much?
Hell yeah, dude.
No. No.
It's fairly superficial, but I do like Gotomaki.
She's
I haven't cared about Gotomaki since she was some boy's touch and
Her
like
official blog.
crawling around on the stage and stuff. I was like,
Her official blog is gonna be called G Motion.
oh,
You didn't care when her mom died, like threw herself off the balcony.
is that her or was that
That's
Utada
pretty
Hikaru?
Both of their mothers.
Oh
both of
my
their
God,
mothers passed
really?
away.
I
Yeah.
remember Gotomaki. Her brother had gone to jail. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
that too. Like her family was in some shit. and that's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
Gotomaki's family
It's
was
not
kind
that-
of messed up.
Here's the thing. That's a deceptive statement, Dave Chang. Dave Chang came out and said, "You don't care that her mother killed herself."
Yeah, clearly.
It's not that I don't care.
Loaded
It's just
statements
like
here.
it's not like just because her mother killed herself doesn't mean she needs to be in the spotlight, like dancing and singing and gyrating.
Right. Well, no, she wasn't doing that at all. Just to let you know. That was pretty bad though. Like, well, it was covered really heavily too.
Yeah, that's horrible. So I mean, like, if she needs the money, that's great. Like when people were saying, like, oh, remember there
She's
were
going
those
into
rumors.
porn.
Yeah, there was those rumors like, oh,
She's
she
going
needs
into
money.
porn.
She's
It's
going into porn.
guaranteed. I'm ready to download that shit right when it comes. It never happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I don't
Come on.
like I'm worried about her if she needs money, you know.
Yeah. I don't think she needs money, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think she needs money either.
It sounds like
considering-
all she does is play video games at home, and she has enough savings to like ride that out.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she spent like 3 months locked up in her house playing Monster Hunter
I want her to like.
24/7.
Does she look okay right now? She's not like ballooned up or nothing, right?
I think
No.
I think she looks fine.
she looks chunky.
No,
No.
no, she
She's-
looks pretty much the same
Like the
as.
few times she's been on TV, it's like, oh hey, wow, like Gotomaki still looks pretty damn good, you know. So
She plays
She's
Monster
still being
Hunter?
a stripper.
I
though,
don't care.
basically.
I actually don't care that she plays Monster Hunter. I'm just interested to see like what kind of video games she's into.
Monster Hunter.
yeah, Monster
I know,
Hunter.
but like that's it. She just plays Monster Hunter.
Isn't
That's it.
isn't she supposed to be like? Does she have a contract with the publishers of Monster Hunter?
I don't know.
She should.
She's 28 years old. Good lord.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's a little bit too old to be playing Monster Hunter.
No, she's in her prime.
What are you doing?
Oh!
What? I'm not playing Monster Hunter at all.
But you play video games, son.
Yeah, video games. I'm saying Monster Hunter.
All right, whatever.
You're sitting there talking about idols.
Whatever.
How much of Goto Maki have you seen? Because you've basically seen her naked already, right?
Pretty much.
Practically, because there's that one video where she's like naked.
Is it?
There's that one video where her hot pants are about that thick.
And that looked like an inch, by the way.
I don't know.
Draco was doing. All right, let's move on to AKS news. Not Yet's first album already sells 68,111 copies first week and ranks #1 on the Oricon album chart. JKT48 Senbatsu selection and results have been announced. I believe Nakagawa Haruka is a grand old #3, and above her is Jessica Veranda. And
Third.
Jessica Veranda is pretty cute. She only beat her by like less than 10 votes.
Yeah, 9 votes.
And then Melody, of course, at the top. So I don't know any of the other girls though, so I cannot comment. But yeah, that's pretty cool. JKT had its actual own like Senbatsu election, and I guess this is gonna like matter for their next single, for their 6th single.
I think like the top 8 are like 90% Team J, and the rest of them are
Figures.
K2 or K4,
K3rd,
K3, whatever.
Because K4 belongs to HKT, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So like, so it's cool. So one thing I wanted to say about JKT48 is that I like the fact that, you know, even though they're out there, like they're kind of outside the picture, quote unquote. They're not part of the Japan market, obviously. They're not a sister group or anything like that. But they've replicated the business model like really well. Like they do all the things that the Japanese group does.
But just Singapore,
just Indonesian
style.
Yeah, like because what like the issue I have with say like SNH48 is that they're more of a like, oh, we just want to license the brand and then use it, because they're doing whatever they want to, because China don't care.
Yeah, because China doesn't care. They'll copy movies and, you know, sell bootlegs to you all day.
Yeah, so.
God, I hate China.
And Taiwan independence, right?
Oh, well, yeah. You heard about all this shit that Taiwan's doing too, right? My parents have been bitching about that lately.
Yeah, I heard of, it's okay because Taiwan's a part of China. Oh, I'm just kidding.
You heard about it? How like Taiwanese, they're getting a bunch of people and they're just clogging up the streets. They're just going into the streets and clogging up traffic.
Because they're like protesting. Basically.
Protesting and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, you know, they're like, so the cops show up with like water hoses and stuff to try to get them out. And you know what the mothers do? The mothers bring their babies out there with them. So it's like, okay, yeah, you're gonna shoot me with your hose while I'm holding my baby? Ugh, despicable.
Are you are you pro China unification or are you pro Taiwan independence?
If Taiwan wants to be independent, I'm not like against them, you know. I don't know the full story,
really care?
so I don't know the full story. I'm not gonna sit there and tell them like, oh, you have to go back, or you know. But it's just, I think both, you know, people are gonna go about it the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't know, it's rough. So anyway, last bit of AKS news: AKB48 to open official Line account on May 1st. Oh, it's already open.
Okay, what does that mean though?
I have friended the account. I don't know actually. It's like I think it's just they're just gonna give you like status updates and shit, kind of like the blog. But
okay.
After the Senbatsu election, the top 16 girls will all get stickers made for Line.
I'm what, like, when do I get to line Watanabe Miyuki and talk to her?
You don't.
That's all that matters.
Because number 1, you're not a model. Number 2, you don't hang out at 7-Eleven. Number 3, you don't have a lot of money.
Wait. What about that makes me not a model? What about that keeps me from being at a 7-Eleven?
That doesn't. No, it doesn't matter.
How much money is enough money?
A lot.
Really? I don't think he had.
What is that? What is Kizaki Yuria's ideal husband salary like? Was it 40?
Oh my God! Is that out? Is that information out to the public?
Yeah, it was on Renai Sosenkyo. It was hilarious because like Kita Rie was like, oh, I just want a man who makes like 80,000 US, right? Kizaki Yuria.
80,000?
Yeah, Kizaki Yuria was like, he needs to make
500,000.
480,000 a year.
That's great.
What?
That's fantastic, though. The fact that she puts up a number, that's great. That gives me something to shoot for.
It's like, holy shit. But I don't know if they even like. I don't even know if they even know like what life expenses are at this point.
Yeah, I think right, Kizaki Yuri is just a little bit young and naive.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, money's good, whatever, right? It's like no one makes that much, okay? Just saying.
Shit, look if I
could make $480,000 a year.
That'd be fine because Kizaki Yuri needs a lot of clothes to wear.
Well,
she needs
yeah,
to be wearing
obviously.
cute outfits every other day.
It'd be fantastic if you could make that much money. It's just like, how are you gonna get there? You gonna sell drugs? I mean, that.
No, why not only sell drugs?
Why only every other day?
What? Buy new things for Kizaki Yuri every other day only?
No, he said she needs to be wearing cute outfits every other day.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying.
Why
I'm sorry.
Every day?
What I meant to say was
$1 million.
No, what I meant was she needs to be wearing new cute outfits every other day.
Oh God.
Because the days in between, she just need to be wearing cute stuff that she already has.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Because the thing is, I don't want her to be in a situation where it's like, oh, I just get money every day. I want to buy something new every day. No, it's like some of the stuff you wore, I want to see again because it's not like it's not cute on you anymore, right?
Bitch, just go rent your clothes. Come on. Alright, so okay. I was kind of excited about this because I was like, shit, I want AKB stickers. Like, they'd be the first stickers I'd buy. But I know that a lot of Japanese line. Well, there's some free ones, but Japanese line stickers, they tend to be region locked. So.
Region locked fucking stickers? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't understand anything about Line at all. Then
you should get it. Well, I mean, it's
I have Line. I just don't know how it works.
It's like WhatsApp or some shit, you know? Like it's any other messaging.
People message me all the time. It's like, hey, download this game, and I'm like, what? No.
Oh yeah, no, screw that shit. Don't do that. So I dig the stickers. I like it. I want to use the Mayu OK sticker all the time, but I don't know if I'll ever get it.
That's kind of silly that they region lock that stuff.
Yeah, because like my friend in Japan has all these cool stickers, and it's like, oh, we can't buy those because they only belong.
Oh, but you can see them though.
Yeah, you can see them. So
oh, okay, cool.
Shit.
How's it region locked then? Is region locked because you have to be in Japan to buy it?
Yeah,
or you have to have a Japanese phone.
In Japan, or you have to have a Japanese phone to buy it. It's weird like that. I don't understand how it works.
Okay, I thought you meant it was region locked as in like you couldn't see your sticker here in America because it's locked to Japan.
It's not that. Yeah, it's a stupid situation. Like you just can't buy it. It's like what? Anyway.
Do y'all remember? This is a little off topic. Do y'all remember when Mariah Carey was really popular in the '90s?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then remember she was like fine as hell.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just wondering.
In other news, Palette's latest single, Keep On Lovin' You, sells 21,714 copies first week and ranks number 6 on the Oricon singles chart. Dream 5, latest single, Breakout / Yokai Taiso Daiichi, sells 16,640 copies first week and ranks number 8 on the Oricon singles chart. Yumemiru Adolescence's latest single, Mawaru Sekai, sells 13,000 copies first week and ranks number 10 on the Oricon singles chart. Some good idol group representation on Oricon.
Yeah, the Yume Mita one's kind of sad. That's a really good song.
Well, sales and subjective likes are not the same thing. So, but Idling member Yokoyama Rurika to release new single Shunkan Diamond on June 18th. Otome Shinto is going to be releasing their first album, Otome Shinto Dai Ichi Maku Hajimaru no Uta, on June 25th. Plus, they'll be auditioning for new members in May. 9 or 99, I don't know, to release new album Magi 9 Playland on June 18th. And last but not least, Kameda Ryona to graduate from Steam Girls. That closes out the news for tonight. Gentlemen, this was episode 190, a very special number because it's 10 away from 200. Check us out on Twitter. We're at New School Kaidan. I'm at Tadave. Draco's at Draco60. Mr. Liao over here is at Rock Liao. Check out our shirts at milk-t.com or go to our Spreadshirt store, our personal Spreadshirt store, newschoolkaidan.com/store. Come chat with us on the Ryzen server, IRC. Hashtag NSK. It's where we have lots of talks about sales, how SKE is dying, and how there's disgusting bikinis everywhere. Image link farm galore. Check out the Bakahatsu Boys, BSGS, BKHTS, the TV, Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific time. They sit on a couch and talk about idol stuff. Selective-hearing.com, another one of our affiliates. They do all the music reviews that you need. And check out nihongogo.com for Japanese content online. I forgot what the tagline was, sorry. Japan Online. That's what they are. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on podcasts and additional videos. And if you'd like to contribute to New School Kaidan, please head on over to newschoolkaidan.com/contribute to see what you can do for us. Please help. We have interns, but we need more. And a special shout out to DJ Amaya for providing us the OPED for this podcast. You can check them out at Bandcamp. You can buy the New School Kaidan anthem. So, gentlemen, give me the final word. David, I know you're itching to give me the word that is final.
We're gonna do Q&A.
My bad. Holy shit.
And apparently it is Magic Playground, not Magi 9.
That is stupid. Why is it magic?
I don't know.
Okay, so I did... Jesus, I am really tired. Alright, Q&A, let's do this. We'll select one. From Ron Luck, our good friend Mekungu. If you could make a 5-idol dream team group, parentheses, current idol and graduated allowed, who would you recruit and who would be your center? David, I'm gonna have you answer this one first.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Wow, if you could make a 5-idol dream team group, current and graduated idols are allowed. Who
From
would
any
you
group?
Recruit? Yeah, who would you recruit and who would be your center?
Oh, come on, you can't.
5 girls only.
You can't have me answer this question.
You
Come on,
you can't choose any of these girls because you're gonna choose like 50, right? Let me fill out your list for you. It's gonna be Yagami Kumi.
Well, the thing is,
Yagami Kumi is center. Right?
you have to give me a theme, right? You have to give me a theme for like
Sashihara-
what kind of.
All right. Your theme.
Yagami Kumi.
Draco, let's come up with a theme for
Stick
David.
Yagami Kumi in there. That's fine. Stick
Yeah.
Maidami in there. Fine. I
So-
can go with. I can
Yagami
solidify
Kumi,
those two.
Maidami. It's gonna
This
be,
is your dream team.
Dream
they
team
have
of
to
what?
be-
This is
They-
your dream team.
They have
what?
to win.
If you went to
NBA.
if you went to the NFL to do your dream draft pick, this is that.
Because I'm
And-
trying to win a championship, or
all
because
these-
I'm trying
all
to pick characters, players that I like.
all these girls are gonna suck at football. Just letting you know.
Well, yeah. But
No, okay, so this is the team. Okay, this is the idol team that you have to produce, David, in order to #1 sell 1 million copies and rank #1 on Oricon, and
See, then-
#2 win the record Taisho. At the
That's
end of the year.
stupid. Then that's stupid because I'm not gonna pick Yagami Kumi and all my favorite members because why wouldn't you pick Maida
Oh
Atsuko?
shit! All right, who are you gonna pick then?
See that? But then I have no interest in this. I have no interest in just picking
What-
Maida Atsuko to sell
What
records.
are you interested in then? Do you have to make a group that gives you the biggest hard on or something? Like, what's going on?
No, I want idols that. How about the most underrated,
All right, most
idol?
underappreciated idols. Go, make your dream team.
Yagami Kumi,
All right, I don't think she's underappreciated, by the way.
Maida Ami.
She's probably
She's underappreciated as that she never was top 10 in the rankings.
in Sosenkyo.
Yes,
SK
should've
didn't
been-
even break into freaking.
she should have been top 10.
I don't know about that.
Top
She still
20.
has the double month.
Jay wasn't even top 10.
Yeah, Jay
Who?
wasn't even top 10 until recently. Jarina.
Who?
Jarina wasn't even top 10 until recently.
Reina wasn't top 10.
Yeah. Get out of here. Well, just continue. So you have Maidami and Yagami Kumi.
I'll take Yamamoto Sayaka.
You are a piece of shit.
Why? Why you?
She is not underrated at all.
Oh, wait, we talk. See, I got confused now because we're talking about.
Is terrible.
We're talking. I thought we were just talking about really cute girls that I would want in a group.
That's what I was like, dude. Just make that then. Let's make that your dream team. Go. Who's the last two?
How many?
Cute?
Only I have two. Only left two more.
Two more. Only two more.
Have Draco start because I got to think about this real quick.
You are. Oh my god. Draco, what's your dream team?
Are we talking about current girls or
Anybody.
Anyone graduated and current.
Which actually makes this like really hard.
Yeah, because then you can pick all the classics and be like, oh my god.
Who would be the classics?
God damn it. Well, like anyone that Hello Project graduates that you really adored back in the day.
I mean, I'm not gonna pick Gotomaki or Takahashi.
Are these members going to be any? Are these members going to be any in any bikini PVs? Or
oh my god! It doesn't matter. They probably will be. If
Negishi Ai.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's a really good choice. Who's your last member then, dude? Let's make these into real team. No. David, you're one idol away. Draco can't even name his like first idol. Like just.
No, I'm thinking Kumi.
I already picked Kumi.
Wakatabe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, who's your center, Draco? Is it Kumi?
Dude.
Machan.
Did y'all see this picture of? Did you see this picture of
Machan?
Negishi Ai?
I saw that picture. She's like in a car.
Jesus.
Bikini. It's pretty good.
She's not just in a bikini.
She's what is
posing in a bikini.
Posing. she's fitted in a bikini.
She's making that bikini creator a lot of money.
All right.
Well, I'm glad somebody knows what I'm talking about. Okumanami.
Okumanami. Oh.
Joe Eriko is my last one.
Who's your center, David? Who's your center? You can't choose a center, can you?
I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to do with this group to make. Who would I put in center?
Whatever you want. They're your dream team.
I know, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
Kizaki Yuria.
Oh, good choice, Draco. Wait, write this shit down. Write this shit down. Draco, write this down in your notes, in the show notes. Write down under what I'm writing in down at the bottom.
Okay, I know who my center is.
Who's your center?
My center is Nakaya Sayaka.
You only have 5 people. God damn it!
You asked me who my center was. My center is Nakaya Sayaka, most underrated idol.
No, she's not.
You're a piece of shit. That's what you are.
Wait a minute, Nakaya Sayaka?
Yeah, Nakaya Sayaka, the one who wrote 2 books.
Nakaya. Huh.
Nakayan, yeah. She was
Sasha Arino, dude.
Oh
Sasha
my God,
Arino from 3-4 years ago is fantastic.
The more we go with this, the more members will be added to your. So you're Yamamoto Sayaka. Yagami.
Oh fuck! Change it for start over again. I gotta start over again.
No.
Ota Aika's gotta be in my group.
Oh my god!
Start over.
Who did I list? Kumi.
Who's your center, Draco? Come on, this should be easy. You know who my center is?
Who?
Maeda Atsuko.
It's not Watanabe Mayu?
No.
No, Maeda Atsuko.
Maeda Atsuko is my
It's his Oshiman, so that's no surprise.
It's my Kami Oshiman. Alright, you know what, just to spite you guys, I'm gonna put Takashi Ai in there. I'm gonna put Gotomaki in there.
Who? Gotomaki?
Yeah, Gotomaki.
Might as well put Abe Natsumi too, right?
Nah, I can do without it.
Put the other Abe in there.
Abe.
Oh shit, Nagao Maria.
No, Natsumi's sister.
Like a real life sister, or are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't even know what she's done. What even happened? But yeah, I'd have Center Maidotsuko. I'd have Takashi Ai. Gotomaki. Let's put in
You know what's really funny? Really kind of funny.
what?
This is my final word, okay?
Why? Why is this happening?
Oh, I want to say this. You want me to save it for the final word?
Yeah, you should save it for the final word.
Well, yeah, if it's your
Not-
final word, then save it for your final
We're
word.
not done with this shit, man.
Because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget in like 5 minutes. I'm not gonna remember what I'm talking
Write
about.
it down. Write it down in the down here. Write it in the final word area. Write it here.
Bikini. That's my word. If I forget, just say bikini, and I remember.
Bikini. Okay. That's always gonna be.
Oh.
Damn it. This actually is a little bit harder than I thought. Because now I'm like, well, I really stacked this team. How can I
See,
balance it
that's what I'm
out?
talking about. Let's
Screw you. I'm putting Takahashi Minami in there.
Okay.
Suck it. And then the last. Oh man. Oh shit. You know what? I really want to put Negishi Ai in here too, but I know like.
You can take Negishi Ai. I'll take Negishi Ai, and I'll put Otaika in.
No, I'll put Masui Mio in. She can be the lowly character. I don't even know what your list looks like anymore, dude. It's like center Nakaya Saika, and then you got Yamamoto Saika, Yagami Kumi, Maeda Ami, Otaika.
Joe
Does that
Eriko.
work? Joe Eriko.
Joe Eriko.
Yeah, you're not even following the rules.
Yeah, you're way past 5 now.
Yeah.
Because you got like ECI in there.
I don't.
Alright,
I don't
Draco.
play. I don't play by anybody's rules.
Okay, so Draco.
Not even my own.
Draco.
Wait,
Draco
no.
center is Yagami Kumi.
That's not right.
It's got Kizaki
Yeah,
Yuri,
see,
that's
Okada,
not right.
Wakatabe Haruka. Yeah, why do you have Kato Rena in there? I'm gonna make a missing man, but oh, Tano Yuka. There you go. Okay, good job, Draco. Thank you for the question, Mech. That only took like 15 hours. All right, next up from Hodang, our good friend from Vietnam. How about a young animal with Hashimoto Kana? God damn it. Do you feel like a pedophile? Do you feel like a pedophile when you read Japanese magazines? It happens when they're so damn young. And
What?
These idols are in these magazines.
That doesn't even make any sense. That's a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like
The
a
question is, do you
yeah,
feel like a pedophile? No, thank you.
How
do you
about
feel like a
how about-
pedophile when you're looking at
Hashimoto Kana in Gravure?
15-year-old?
Hashimoto Kana has gravure?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me look at it, and then depending on how I react, I can tell you if I feel like a pedophile
All
or
right,
not.
all right. My okay.
Send
here's
me the
my-
link.
Here's my thoughts on that. I don't feel like a pedophile, but that's because I'm not like, oh man, Hashimoto Kana. Like I actually feel really uncomfortable.
Yes, if you feel uncomfortable, that means you probably aren't a pedophile. Like I remember the first time when I saw Kusumi Koharu running around, and I was like, oh.
Like
I-
she's too
I don't
young.
feel
to,
like- I was like, I don't
too
feel
young
like
to be in
eating.
this attire. Yeah. I don't feel like eating anymore. Like I lost.
And the
my
same thing,
appetite.
same thing when
Everything's
what's it called? Same thing when they put out that thing for Sayashi Riho. Sayashi Riho,
Oh,
here's
my God.
here's her DVD, bikini DVD. She
Dude,
was
and,
running around
and
playing
Kudo
in the
Haruka?
water while people are taking pictures of her, and I was like,
Which one's worse, Sayashi Riho or Kudo Haruka?
I've never seen the Kuda Haruka. I never even was curious enough to look at it.
Yeah,
Which
I was
which one's worse, the Sayashi Riho or the Rizuko one?
Risako?
Yeah.
There's a Risako one?
Yeah, she was like 12,
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's why.
and then 13, and then 15, and then
spoiler, she
17.
grows up.
she's got
No,
she's
but,
got a lot.
Yeah, no, like I mean, I feel like a broken record, but I've been saying this in the past anyway. Like the older I get, the less the less interested I get in these younger members. It's just I don't know. Like, seeing
What?
seeing HKT48 and Gravure is like not an interesting thing to me. So.
Well, wait, gravure meaning full-on bikinis, right? Because like the stuff they do with Tashima Meru, or like
some of
the
it, I
stuff they
mean-
do with like Tomonaga Mio, where they're not wearing bikinis, but they're wearing like, you know,
It's still like a similar feeling. Like I get it. Like yeah, they're not bikinis, but like no, like Hashimoto Kana is in like sleepwear where like you can see cleavage and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
It's
like
all about
pajamas
the-
or something.
It's like the
Like,
yeah no. It's
you're
like
you're not
short
okay
shorts.
seeing Hashimoto Kana in like little cute pajamas,
Cute pajamas are fine.
and then being like, like rubbing her eyes. Like
yeah,
she's
like that's
sleepy,
cool.
holding
That's
a pillow in
that's
one
cute.
arm.
I mean, she's a cute girl and everything, but like, I don't really need to. I feel like I just don't need to see, like, 12-year-old girls being sexualized. So, that's my opinion on that matter.
But arguably, all of this is sexualized, right?
Well,
To me.
yeah, of course. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I have an age limit now. It's like they have to be. They either have to look a certain way, or like that one Tokyo Girl style chick, and it's like, oh, guess what? She's the youngest one. Like, shit. God damn it. But
So you're okay. You're okay with them being 12 as long as they don't look 12.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's a really weird concept to get into. Like, because personally, it does feel like age is just a number, but at the same time, I don't know. It still means something.
I think Hashimoto Kana is cute. I like looking at her because she's cute.
She's cute, yeah. That's fine. But I don't want to look at her in Young Animal or in Gravier and stuff. Not
You don't
now,
want to.
anyway.
You don't want to see her in Weekly Playboy.
No, not
Now
really.
Dave Chang wants to see her in Daily Playboy.
This guy. All right. Close that question out. Click on it.
Oh God, that's great, dude. Hashimoto Kana's like faces are always way too animated. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just how her face comes off, or if she's like just really like animated. She's really animated when she performs. Like, look at that picture I just posted in chat, dude. Her face is like ridiculous.
So I don't know why Kenneth posted this, but he said this is dedicated to David, not Dave, and it's the Harry Potter theme song, the one that
You know why, right?
Hedwig's theme. Why?
You know why? Because look.
Oh,
It's from my what's it called?
your shingles.
My shingle scar. I have a scar on my forehead now that it's a mark permanently there. It's actually there's an actual indentation. Like, you can feel where the flesh was that came off. It got like eaten off of my forehead. So there's actually a bump here that you can feel it go into my.
Oh my God! Dell just linked the worst thing ever.
Dell did?
Yes.
I don't want to
Please
click
don't
on
click
it.
on that link.
Don't click on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, the one is Hashimoto, but it's
Jesus
the last one.
Christ.
But
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Why?
All right. Let's keep moving on with these questions. Kenneth's got a bunch for us, but here we go. Copy pasta. Good evening, David, Dave, and Draco. Not sure if you guys will cover this, but even just a speculation / rumor, how do you feel about Takamina somewhat hinting graduation during her theater Seitansai? What about other older members graduating?
What do you mean? What about them? Everyone's got to graduate someday, right?
Yeah, that's the fact of the matter. Like,
Dude.
so here's the thing: if Takamina even hints at graduating in 2015, right? The thing is, it's not in the immediate future. Say 2014. It's business as usual because any idol can graduate like later. That's their purpose. They're going to like end their careers as an idol in some sort of future.
at some point they're gonna end it. Whether it's tomorrow.
Is it sooner or is it later? And it's sooner is when it tends to be an issue, but later, like, no, like everyone's gonna graduate eventually. Of course, like it's fantastic when I'm like, oh yeah, like Koji Maharu has been in the group for so long. I wish she stays there forever, but like like she's gonna leave sometime.
There was only one idol that I was okay staying in AKB as long as she wanted,
Who was that?
and she already graduated.
Well, that's what I figured. Who was it?
It was Shinoda Mariko.
Ah, yeah. I would have been okay with that too.
Yeah,
She was
Shinoda
just-
Mariko could have stayed in AKB till she was like 45. I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, because that was her whole shtick, being the oldest member and just wanting to stay there forever. But she
No,
actually
it's not
did
even
go, like-
stick. She's fine as hell.
No, I said that's her shtick. Like that's her deal.
Being the oldest member.
I'm not talking about how thin she is. She is thin though, by the way. But yeah, Takamina saying like, "Oh, this is the best Team A. It's probably the last Team A that I'll be in," and like I think maybe she hinted at her last birthday, but I don't know. People are saying like all kinds of different things. We'd have to watch the LOD to confirm. But basically, I mean, I like having no sleeves still in AKB48. Other people don't. A lot of people want all the like first through third gen to graduate. Whatever. It's gonna happen eventually. It's just some people want it sooner rather than later. Some people want it later rather than sooner. And at this point, I'm like, whatever. It's what happens, happens.
Yeah, Takamina's kind of... She would be the one I could see sticking around forever.
No, really?
I actually want wanted Takamina to stay for as long as she can. Because
Really?
I feel like she...
I don't want her to leave for the the leadership role, because who's gonna fill that void?
Yeah,
but-
I feel like she's always been one of the best leader figures in AKB48.
Yeah.
But, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but the thing is, I don't see her aging well in AKB. I don't see her being.
Well, yeah,
like-
I mean, she I was gonna say she's already not aging well. No, it's not. She still looks okay. I think she's fine.
Yeah, but she's starting to show the stress of it all. But
yeah,
honestly,
she's showing the stress, and I mean, obviously she's trying to be more of an adult, so it's kind of like.
yeah.
I think Kojima Haruna and Takahashi Minami and Minigishi Minami should all graduate at the same time.
Yes, I think so too. They should have a no sleeves graduation where they just all three of them just end it right there. Even though
Yeah, end their
Minagishi is
lives.
still no, even though Minagishi is like so much younger and she could still ride this out for a little longer. Like I mean, and she's got to be tired at this point, you know.
I think that her scandal hurt her more than people realize too.
Yeah,
Maybe not
Maybe.
in popularity, but I think it hurt her emotionally a lot too. So
Oh,
I could
yeah,
see
absolutely.
I could see her graduating soon.
yeah, no, especially being that young. I mean,
What do you mean? Hurting her emotionally?
I think it hit her hard when
that's a lot of shit to go through, dude.
all the fans.
No, I know, but so
I just don't think she is as into it now. Afterwards, she was talking on the Lucky Girl ranking this year that she started thinking more about others than herself
Mhm.
after it. And
Well, yeah, that makes sense because she was trying to own up to her responsibility. But
well,
that also is indicative of her like not wanting to say shoot for senbatsu and stuff like that, and more like she's kind of like she'll be passing the torch.
yeah, I don't think she'll be around too much longer.
Yeah,
Kojima, I don't know.
Kojima's anyone's guess, man. As long as she still does Peach John stuff, it's okay.
Kojima and Kobayashi Kana are just kind of...
Oh God. See, but
Yeah.
Kojima's got a really good thing going on in AKB48. Kobayashi kind of has, she has like the record for most theater shows.
She must have something going on. She's still there.
She gets paid. That's
And
what
she's-
Kobayashi Kana has the most theater shows.
yeah.
Oh, I love that girl.
Yeah,
I know
she's
you
like...
do.
What is
She-
she?
you know-
8?
When I went to my first AKB theater show, I didn't know. I only remember I knew it was Maida Asuko, and she wasn't there that day.
Uh-huh.
But there was a girl
yeah.
on stage that I was like, she's just as pretty as Maida Asuko.
Was it Kobayashi Kana?
It was Kobayashi Kana. And you know who else was there that day? Shinoda Marco was there, Kojima Haruno was there, Oshima Yuko was there, and I picked Kobayashi Kana out of all of
That
them.
you did, David. That you did.
It's crazy, right?
But, yeah,
Alright.
she's got like 800, 900 shows under her belt.
Yeah. She wants to
She's
hit
still
1,000.
doing it. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's 24, 25, 26.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So yeah, honestly, I think announcing the graduation or hinting at it gives the fans more time to accept it, and it becomes just an oh yeah okay type thing when it happens, rather than just an all of a sudden oh she's gone.
Yeah, like Takamina Oshi's. I mean, make sure.
I know, but you know everyone's gonna still flip out at whatever concert they announce
make
it at,
sure
right?
your graduation.
She's like, I'm
fund
gonna
is
be.
ready. Well, yeah, of course, but like some people are more prepared than others. Like when Oshima Yuko announced her graduation, I was like, oh, like I knew this was coming, you know. But then some people were like, oh shit, like I wasn't ready for this. I didn't.
It's like when Shinoda Mariko announced hers, it was just
Oh
like,
yeah, that was
what?
like, wait
What?
a minute. And then Mech had to be the asshole who got his comment on the live feed. So Shinoda never graduate.
it's the
fantastic.
like 3 seconds later, she announces she's graduated.
Yeah. So good.
But
All right.
yeah. So, yeah.
Any last thoughts on this question? I'm closing it out. Okay, I'm closing it out.
No, we're gonna see a lot more graduations, I think, this year.
Yeah.
And we've
next up-
already seen a lot.
Next up, oh yeah, now that David is here, perhaps he can answer my question from last week. Do you know when NSK's birthday is?
NSK's birthday?
Yeah, like when was Japan?
It's in
Casting
July.
Academy? It was in July.
It's July.
Was it technically the day you guys took a picture in front of Carl's Jr.?
No, well, I guess you could say that. It was because
Let's just say that. It's easier. It's easier because you actually like were together and you came up with the idea. What day was that? Do you remember?
was when we. It was the Anime Expo that year that AKB came, because that was the first time me and
what-
Sean and Day had met up.
What was what?
Yeah,
day
I'm sure
was
you
that?
could
Was
look
the-
it up.
The day of
whatever.
the concert.
Well, I mean, we
Or-
met up that week. We hung out the day before. We hung out at the concert. We hung out the day afterwards.
Yeah, but when was that? When did you guys decide to make NSK slash
to start
NSK?
like a show? Yeah, it's after
Yeah.
the concert probably. Probably
After the
the
concert?
that Sunday. We were
That
just
Sunday?
hanging around talking.
All right.
Yeah, we were just talking around in the hotel room.
The Sunday of Anime Expo 2010. That's the that's
It's
the birthday
2010,
of
right?
NSK. Yeah. Look that shit up. Actually, I'll look it up right now.
Sure, I'll look it up right now.
Anime Expo 20.
Anime Expo 2010 was from
July.
it's probably July 5th, honestly, because Anime Expo is always on July 4th weekend.
July 4th. Independence
July
Day. NSK is the most American idol podcast known to man. Alright, that's cool. So, yeah, July 4th, 2010. That's the birth date of NSK. That's a really good factoid. Thank you, Kenneth. Done. And last but not least, Hodeng. Are the dogs sexier than disgusting bikinis in Labrador Retriever?
No,
No.
No.
But,
No.
All right,
but Draco
that-
prefers them.
Shut up. So that'll end the questions for tonight. Final word, David. Bikinis.
So I'm kind of talking to this one girl, right? The weather's
Uh-huh.
getting nicer in Japan. Weather's getting nicer here in Texas.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, the weather's getting nicer. I'm probably gonna start swimming soon.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to come? Do you want to come swimming with me?
Mhm.
I'll swim laps and then we can just hang out at the pool. And that way, also, I'm a connoisseur of bikinis. I'm interested in what kind of bikini this girl wears. So I was like, okay, and that way I could see you in a bikini too. And she knows that I'm an Idol fan. So her response to me, "You've looked at plenty. You don't need to see me in one."
Oh, bird.
Get wrecked.
Because she knows I look at idols in bikinis.
Though, to be honest, I know... Dude, I don't know... Well, I guess I know why this is. A lot of girls are like, I don't want to wear a bikini. I don't want people to see me in a bikini.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm just like, why? And then I guess it's because... I don't know. It is a self-consciousness type of thing. Like, if they're
It's-
self-conscious, but at the same time, it's also maybe just embarrassment, whatever.
It's the whole, oh, my stomach's fat, or...
Yeah, like, I mean, girls have tummies. Sorry to say that, guys.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of life. But, yeah, like, I know, because I feel like I've known girls that I've found attractive, and they're just like, oh, no, I'd never wear that, that's terrible. I'm like, what? Whatever,
Yeah, they don't
Draco,
have
They don't have what?
the ripped abs, so they don't want to
need-
show off.
That's the thing, you don't need ripped abs to wear a bikini. You need to not be, like, you need to not look bad. But then, I guess all girls think they look bad all the time, so... Or a lot of them do. Alright, Draco, what is your final word?
I don't know what to think of Wake Up Girls. I started watching it, but I only got through the first episode.
Uh-huh.
And it ends by a producer walking in, reaching in his bag, and pulling out.
Wait,
What?
did you watch the movie?
No.
I heard you're supposed to watch the movie first. I still haven't watched the movie. I need to set aside an hour to watch that movie.
But
So,
the first episode is with this producer walking in, reaching in his bag and pulling out what looks like panties,
oh damn! I thought you were gonna say a dildo.
and putting them on this, putting it on the table, and says, "Why don't we start by trying that on?"
All right.
And it's a bikini.
Yeah, man. I mean,
And I'm just
bikinis
like-
and idols.
Okay, these girls are like just starting out with this group. Isn't that a little early?
Maybe it's shady as hell.
Maybe, I don't know. I've only
you-
watched.
The thing is, Charlie, I'm worried that you enjoy this kind of stuff. That's what,
Enjoy what?
just bikinis and young girls in bikinis.
I mean, maybe he does. But I was gonna say, in the drama Kasuka Kanojo, was it that one? I think it was.
Was it that one?
Because there's a chick, there's this girl in this class, and she tries to like audition to be an idol or something. Like a guy scouts her, and so she goes to this like place where they're supposed to have a photo shoot, and then the guy's like, all right, well, time for you to change into your attire, and then like he opens the door, and then like all it is like these really flashy, small looking bikinis and everything, and she's like this is not what I signed up for, you know. And then he's like, well, you wanted to be an idol, right? And then like everyone, like all the dudes in the room are all like closing in on her, and it's all creepy and shit.
Oh God.
She runs into the dressing room and locks the door, and then she like cries for help, and then like the dudes are just like, hey, open up. And that was
No,
hilarious.
that's definitely shady.
Yeah, that was definitely shady. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Kasuga Kanojo. I remember now. I feel like I need to finish that show, but people have told me like it's not really worth it unless all you watch it for is like just to see Achan's legs. So, I mean, that's still interesting to me, but like the drama itself didn't really go as like wasn't that great. But whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really have a final word. I should watch Wake Up Girls. You know what? I like it. I like seeing idol crossovers in anime a lot more now. Not saying I didn't like it before, but what I mean is like I feel like because I'm a person, I don't know if I'm like unique in this situation where I like idols and I like anime a lot, both of them, you know? I don't find very many people who share that like common interest. Like I feel like the typical behavior of a lot of idol fans is like, oh, anime's like stupid kid shit, right? And then the typical behavior of anime fans are like, oh man, idols are such like fake, gross, 3D pig disgusting shit. So I'm just like, why not both, you know? So when I see like references to idol culture in anime, like I love that shit, especially if it's in a positive light, because it's like, or if it's just like a joking manner. Because I'm watching this show called Mekaku City Actors, and I really like it. And one of the characters is an idol. I mean, the show is about these people who have like supernatural powers, and one like hers specifically is the ability to like focus attention on objects. So she focuses attention on herself, and that's why she's such a like amazing idol. And everyone's always like, her agent's always like, oh, you're so great, you're the best idol ever. Like, don't overwork yourself. Like, go hang out with your friends. And she's like, I don't have friends. It's like, oh, that's okay. Like, just chill out, whatever. But yeah, like I don't know. I like the whole. It doesn't have to be 0048 where they're in space trying to save the Earth or anything like that. Just the whole like, idols have been part of like Japanese pop culture for so long. It's refreshing to see them mentioned in anime again, or mentioned in anime in general. Just because I mean, hey, this is a big part of Japan. So
Yeah, I remember. Well, I don't remember it happening, but I remember seeing one of the spin-off groups from Onyanko Club doing the theme song for Sailor Moon.
ah, nice.
And
Yeah,
then,
no, I like it when they do opening theme songs and stuff. But then like to actually just I feel like just to actually address the whole topic of idols. Is what I really like looking for.
And then they went on to that sect of girls actually went on to perform the musicals.
Okay, that's cool.
For it too, so. In fact, I still listen to her, to one of them.
All right, cool. So, this was NSK the podcast, episode 190. Join us next week when we record episode 191. See ya.
Indeed. Later.